Sam, are you a fan of Screamin' Jay Hawkins?
I mean, I only know the one song that everybody else knows, so I like it. So I guess I guess you could. I don't dislike it.
Are you a fan of Screamin' Gay Hawkins? I put my cock in you.
Oh, okay, cool, man. That's not bad.
It's not my best
Never
word.
heard the
It's
original,
all right.
but I like the parody.
I put a spell on you. You've heard that song.
I have heard that
Yeah.
I've never heard of Screaming Jay Hawkins, though.
He's the original dude who did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this crazy ass black dude that would have like a bone through his nose.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
He's not one of the founding fathers of metal per se, but he's who like people who did found metal like influence, particularly from like the screaming of it.
Gotcha.
I
Check it out.
I don't know that I've ever heard that, but I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong.
I saw it on a Loudwire whisk, therefore it must
Well, in that case, yeah, well, yeah, that's the source of sources, as we all know. Hell yeah.
So we had a long fucking weekend, huh?
Truly.
Very tired.
It was somehow long and all at once short. You know what I mean?
It went. No, I don't think it was short at all. Actually,
Maybe, yeah. I guess you're right.
Still
You're
tired,
right.
dude.
I am also rather testify. It's part of why I took the day off.
slept for like 11 hours
I
last
don't know what I'm
night,
talking about.
which is crazy.
Fucking A. Yeah, it was. But hell, we got it done. You know what I mean?
Making movies.
Fucking A. Big things coming.
Massive things coming.
What I've been saying, dude, to everyone.
Are we going into more detail about it, or
That's your call, man.
okay? Well, we were all. It's all of our thing. It's not just my thing.
That's fair. Yeah, we didn't talk. Have you talked Apocalypse Proof on here yet?
Oh, I've mentioned it once or twice. I'm not well because that's the weird thing. I'm not super protective of like my shit. That's just,
Same way.
but that's just me. But since y'all penned the other one we did, I was going to leave that to y'all's discretion.
Talking about Moonflower.
We're talking about moon.
Talking about a little Western action.
We talking about Moonflower.
Let the people know. Give them an elevator pitch. If
That's you, Rhodey.
That's me.
That's just ultimately it was your idea, really, at the onset.
So, I don't know. You should like rough plot summary or just like
Whatever you want, Daddy.
all right. So we made a Western. It's a psychological thriller horror kind of thing. Got to see how the final product looks once we get it into the editing software. Because we were filming pretty much from 8 p.m. to about 6 a.m. This past Saturday, just through the night, and we finished with like 15 minutes before the sun came up. It was pretty crazy. I don't know if I've ever just been in nature like that. But basically, it's a main character. He's on the run from the law. Sam's character, he plays a bounty hunter, catches up to this outlaw after he's been stranded out in the wilderness for a couple weeks and is just not doing well. And chaos ensues.
Yeah.
You should check it out. I don't want to give too
Yeah, right.
much away. I mean, you should watch the movie once it
Yeah,
comes
it's
out.
I think it's gonna be pretty fucking cool. I think Apocalypse Proof is gonna be cool as shit too.
I'm very excited to
like
see what
just
Apocalypse
in a
Proof comes out
in a different way. But I don't think had I not been drinking, I would have been quite so comfortable with pig guts on me. I don't know if that's revealing too much.
It's not. No.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I don't think it would have been near as tolerable if I was
No,
not drinking.
no, it was.
I started fading about 2 a.m. I don't know about you guys, and I was like, damn, this is starting to not be as fun as it was a couple hours ago. And then the drinks started flowing, and then I was good till about 6 a.m.
Yeah,
I was ready for a nap.
I stopped thinking about what time it was around when I checked my phone, and it was like 2. I was like, all right, fuck
Not
it.
checking anymore.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about it anymore. It's gonna take how long it takes, but it was. I will say salute to all the fellas for being on spider killing duty while I was sat on my ass against a log in the woods for fun. Well, not the woods really, but
We're kind of in the woods.
kind of sort of. Well, when there's a house that close by, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just like we were in the woods.
We were in the woods.
We were on the side of the creek.
There was a multitude of critters for certain.
Damn, we're sure we're a lot of
And
spiders.
again, yes, a salute to the boys for fucking not even letting the boy know they were around and just murking them out one time because that's what they deserve.
Salute to Kieran for not throwing up. The pig guts was a bitch and a half.
Yeah, because I didn't have no drinks in me, motherfucker.
That's fair. Yeah, stone cold sober out there.
I would throw up eventually, but it was not because of the pig.
It was a long
Dude,
night.
you held it together though.
I felt fine until I think it was because it was those Mountain Dew seltzers. Yeah, seltzers they kind of fuck with my guts a little bit, and I wasn't thinking about that because I was having so much fun.
This is just too much for
You know?
Well, aren't there a lot of sugars in those, Johns?
Yeah, and
Zero sugar, motherfucker.
what really?
Zero sugar.
aspartame.
Yeah, but you'll worry about that later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, it was It was cool. All things said, all things what consider, that's the word I'm looking for. We watched well, we didn't watch the pig get killed.
We pretty much saw everything else.
We saw everything but the actual death of this pig, who, by the way, had a limp.
He did have a limp.
So
he was
you know what I mean?
He was in a slaughter yard.
Yeah, and he was in a slaughter, exactly. And it's not like he's not like he was on a bed of silk or anything. You know,
all the parts of the pig being used. Check out
Absolutely.
Shout out Wild Game Dinner in Ellis County.
Yes,
it's going to be later this fall, but there should be a plethora of pork.
Yeah,
thanks to Moonflower Production.
Nothing but the head was left behind.
Yes,
that was the only thing. So it went to good use. Is going to good use. So
Sam, how did you pick the pig?
Man, that golly, dude, I just didn't want to be. I almost made you do it. I was just like, but I didn't. Like I told you, I didn't, for the same reason I didn't leave to go like not be humid in the fucking, because it was humid in that.
No,
motherfucker,
for sure.
dude.
And the staff there, English probably was not
hot, not so great.
English wasn't super popular.
A couple of them were, but
fluent. But the problem became when he was standing there, basically all but tapping his wrist, like, which one do you want? Basically, it came down to I guess that.
And literally, I hadn't been standing there for maybe but a minute. Like it wasn't like I was like, oh gosh, like wringing my hands. But yeah, I was just like, I knew that he was, they got a lot. They're doing a lot of business there.
They got a lot of stuff to do. They ain't got time to wait on us.
So I pointed to one that looked like it kind of had enough, and turned out it was limp, and I didn't notice that, but Rhodey did. And we didn't see it killed, but we saw it being processed, and I guess it was being processed. Not really, because they said we had to take it to Rendon.
Well, so it wasn't like processed in the sense of like plastic wrapping and making it fit for consumption, but it was being we quartered it basically.
There we go. Yeah.
But the biggest issue came, we didn't really think too heavily about how we were going to transport said pig carcass. So we had one small cooler for the guts because that was the plan. And then we were just like, all right, we'll just figure out what to do with the rest of it. Yeah. And we got some trash bags at the store. I thought the regular, it said extra strength on the box.
They
thought
sure
that
did.
would be good. Not rated for animal carcass.
Well,
fortunately,
I mean, and like you said when we were getting out to the bed of the truck, like we had a shopping cart. By the way, we had these trash bags in a shopping cart.
Fuck it. Not branded to the meat place, but
yeah, not branded. No, it was not at all. And if you want to talk about a busted fucking wheel having ass shopping cart, dude, this thing you have never seen.
He was missing one of them. I'm sure.
You have never seen a more derelict shopping cart in all your days. But
Dollar General don't even want that one.
Yeah, like I was saying, fucking Rhodey was like, yeah, this, and I noticed it when he was dumping in the bags. He was dumping like half of the fucking body into one plastic bag. I was like, that's a 175-pound pig, dude. It's a massive animal, bro.
We get out to the truck and start trying to move these bags, and upon picking up the first one, it already, like, the bones start poking through.
Bones are
like, okay. So we got to do something else. And Sam and I basically quadruple bagged these sons of bitches in the shopping cart, using it as, like, a...
Yeah, we had to like tip the bags into the new bag.
We were like a mixologist, I guess, like at a bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, but with
yes,
bags of pig.
Bags of Pig is a good name for a death metal band.
Yo,
all right,
maybe.
Which I remember when we were like doing the pig guts, and I didn't have a problem with it. But I'm thinking like in the grand scape of like quote unquote indie filmmaking, I'm like, is this ethical what we're doing? But I told my buddy about it, and he was reading a Peter Jackson book. Apparently, all of Peter Jackson's early work, like the horror movies, butcher shop stuff. Like,
well, yeah, I mean the only thing that I felt might have been, and I know what you mean with that. Like, the only thing that I thought could be viewed as like unethical, quote unquote, is like that pig might not have died but.
Slaughter.
It was going to die. It was going to either slaughter or die. Just
if it wasn't us, it was the next.
Yeah, or worse, even worse, it was going to die from just being sick and being in a fucking slaughterhouse.
It also was lame.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and it was like we said, it was lame. So,
but again, all the meat going to a good cause. So the Wild Game Dinner that I was talking about, it's something my dad puts on every year, and all of the proceeds from it, or a lot of the proceeds, go towards like ag education in Ellis County. Not something very popular with the kids these days, but there's still some of us out there, doing that shit.
It is. It just depends on where you are.
That's true. That's I grew up around all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so did I. It just depends on where you're at. But also, it's not as though we didn't, and I'm not trying to belabor the pig guts point, but it's not as though we didn't try to source them elsewise.
We did.
You know what I mean?
We did.
Well, rather, Rhodey did, but excuse me. But in any case, even the guts were not wasted. Ultimately, the catfish and other critters will feast upon. Well, are probably still right now feasting upon them.
Circle of life.
Yeah, that's how it goes, dude. That's how it goes.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not even going to give away like plot details. This was a bit of a fucking odyssey putting these 3 flicks together.
Yeah, so the last 3 weeks, rented all the equipment, only had enough money to get them for 3 weekends, basically. It was the only time we had to shoot. Got screwed over the first weekend to where the lights and our battery-powered 4 set lights didn't come in, and so we were just left that first Saturday kind of holding our dicks, and then we're like, all right, well, let's salvage as best we can. Started on Apocalypse Proof, got all the Sam stuff out of the way since he couldn't be there the next weekend. Weekend next, just ground and ground and ground and got everything we could, and then this last weekend it was all the time we had left. So the reason, I guess, we had to stay out there because we had to stay out there. Didn't have any other option.
Yeah, for sure. And I didn't even realize at the time on Saturday, I guess into Sunday, that y'all were gonna go do Gone Away the next day until like it was 6 in the morning. I was like, wait, what? That's fucking crazy. Because, like, when I was, like, right about to go to bed, Dustin was, like, getting all his shit together and, like, waking Zoe up. I was like, what is he? Is he about to leave right now?
Bro, that dude didn't sleep at all that
That's so insane,
Shout out Dustin Nash.
dude. Yeah, shout out Dustin Nash, 100%.
Man who never sleeps.
Big dog.
That's BDN, Big Dick Nash.
There you go.
That's right.
That
That's,
acronym
that's
so
that
many
boy.
things.
He did take, honestly, might have been the coolest 4 picture out of all of us.
He did.
Like,
pretty hard.
It's pretty tough, man.
I still haven't seen that movie. I'm going tomorrow night. Go check out the new Fantastic Four.
It's not bad. I don't think it's not. Form your own opinion. I don't mean to like shade it or anything.
That's not a terribly interesting superhero group, in my opinion. You know what? Am I crazy? Yes. I don't find it. What really, as compared to like the X-Men, like. I don't mean all the offshoots of like the core. I'm just like the core group of the X-Men, like the Wolverine, the Cyclops, those shits.
I mean, they're cool. Don't get me wrong. I always thought Mr. Fantastic was just fucking like stretchy powers, dude. Can you imagine? Can you just? I don't know if y'all can see that, but
for the folks at home,
there you go.
I mean, I think the Thing is the coolest one, even though he probably has the most bullshit power.
Here's the thing:
he just turns into a rock guy that's strong.
He's just like permanently a rock guy.
Is he?
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't do the Hulk move.
There's some shoot where he can change between it, but yeah.
Okay, well he's just like super sucks.
Stuck with the rock.
Yeah, he's like the Rock Hulk, but he can never go back to being a dude. That's okay. Then that's the most bullshit of them all for sure. Never mind.
Well, yeah. No, well, I like the Thing just because it's clobbering time is like a fucking stim for me or whatever the fuck.
Hey, word.
But the best Fantastic Four movie is The Incredibles.
Whoa, the best Fantastic Four movie is
because they are
it's
the Fantastic
fucking incredible.
Four.
Like The Incredibles are just Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
He doesn't have fire powers. Dash doesn't have fire powers.
It's because they didn't want to get sued.
Yeah, that's very
which now Disney owns Marvel Studios.
They should have just made
but he's got
for the animated movie.
Isn't Dash is the littlest kid, right? He's got like the super strength though, don't he?
Fast.
Super fast.
Jack's the baby.
Okay, there we go. That's right.
Which Jack is like Franklin Richards, who's the fucking baby.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Mega power, just can do whatever the fuck he wants, kind of thing.
But I don't disagree. Fantastic Four came. They're just the no pun intended the forefathers. Like they were the fucking
like the OG Marvel team, right?
Yeah, back when I think they were still Timely. No. Captain America was Timely Comics, but yeah, they were like Jack Kirby and Stan Lee is one of the first things they ever did.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize they were so old school like that.
Put some respect on their name, Sam.
I won't, but
who gives a fuck?
That's fair.
I won't.
It's Superman season, motherfucker.
I don't care about none of that. X-Men is cooler. That's just my opinion.
Who's your favorite X-Men?
Probably Gambit.
That's pretty sick.
He's pretty sick.
You know what I mean? It's a pretty sick power to be able.
Cajun boy liking another Cajun boy.
I mean, yeah, that is part of it for sure. Right? When I found out that he was Cajun and I was Cajun, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm mon chéri. Yeah, Remy LeBeau, dude. But I mean, that even though Pete Holmes did a very funny skit, like making fun of his power, but it didn't make a lot of sense when you think because like literally as y'all know, anything he can grab, he basically like charges with kinetic energy and can chuck it with super duper accuracy. But that's not like I think Wolverine has a cooler power. I think he has the best power setup of all of them, really.
Wolverine's pretty OP. I don't really understand why Gambit chooses playing cards when, like, what if he just got like a 500 count bottle of BBs and just like pulling out, just like, pew, 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 you know what I'm saying?
Look as cool as flicking a car.
No,
nearly.
Comic
as
covers
cool.
would look a lot more like
Yeah,
his
that's
old-
a little feed, a hopper of BBs. Bon fortune, bon chance.
ABB.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, bon chance. Yeah, he's probably my favorite second Wolverine for sure because he, like I said, he's like you said, he's just kind of OP with it. So picking him kind of feels like a goofy.
Yeah, it's like saying like
Superman's your favorite superhero.
Or
Lame.
there's like somebody who just can't be
Lame.
beaten, like,
Yeah,
canonically.
yeah. Come on,
Just gonna
bro.
keep on
That's
coming back.
lame as hell. Pick a cool guy, dude. Like fucking Deathstroke. Deathstroke is pretty fucking.
Oh, okay, I gotta check you there.
I gotta check.
I gotta check you there.
Y'all are tripping, dude. Deathstroke is tight as
You're
shit.
getting the double
Deathstroke-
screen right now, dude. You're getting checked. From
Oh
two
damn!
places.
Fuck! I'm getting. Yeah, damn it, dude. I don't have the skills to get around this screen. I don't. Have, my ankles are broke.
Which I gotta say, Superman is fucking dope. I don't care what you say. Because he's inevitable. He's immortal, and yeah, but his immortality is what makes him what's fucking human, and like figuring out what being human is. Sorry, I digress. But
But how does he not know? He came as a baby.
No,
he
he-
was raised
Right.
he,
white.
no,
Exactly.
that's not the issue. Is that he's trying to be a human. He's like, why should he give a fuck about these little human creatures? Which
I agree. Why should he? He shouldn't.
because he was raised here by the goddamn Kents, and that's what made him human.
Oh yeah. I mean, that is correct. And that's not maybe he's not. I'm not saying he's like the worst of superheroes, but to pick him as your favorite is lame. I think I'll say that.
I'm just saying a lot of superhero, like Superman media, excuse me, is him as Superman, right? As being the hero.
Sure.
Again, how is that him learning how to be human? Has he not been doing that for 20 fucking years?
All right, you guys are being really gay.
I'm
right
just
now.
thinking about it. I'm just,
Damn.
I don't know.
Damn, dude.
My
Yeah,
bad.
he got us, dude.
My bad.
Head to right.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking to myself, am I being gay right now? And then, fuck, dude. You got me.
I did want to bring
Suck
this
dick?
up.
No.
You had mentioned Wolverine. One of the coolest things I've ever seen in a Wolverine comic is he's got the regeneration thing, and that's super OP, right?
Yeah.
So they fucking obliterate him, but like atomize him. But they make the mistake of leaving one drop of blood, and he regenerates from one drop of blood.
Damn.
That's
sick.
what I'm saying. You can't stop them, man.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's pretty super. I didn't know about that. That's fucking nuts. The craziest thing that I saw, like actually in comics, I haven't read comics in a long time, is as everyone, excuse me, at this point probably knows, when Magneto pulls the fucking adamantium off of his skeleton, like in the comics, that shit looks so fucking crazy. I don't know if that's ever been in a movie or not. If it hasn't been, that's stupid because that's a super wild arc. Anyways,
But showing that, like, I mean, I know.
how's that any more difficult than showing claws coming out of a dude's hands?
pulling an entire skeleton out of a motherfucker?
I mean, it's gonna have to be CGI, obviously. I mean, it's just
Yeah, I'm just saying for we can't make blood meridian reasons. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's just a little too
Well-
much than like losing a hand or something.
doesn't it show in Logan his whole shit is damn near burnt off from the nuclear blast? I mean, it's not exactly the same, but that's pretty. Like he's damn near burnt down to the sinew.
That's I see you thinking over there. That you're right, Sam. That's just to the Wolverine.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yep, it's because
nuke gets nuked, right?
because the Wolverine takes place in feudal Japan, or not feudal Japan, just Japan.
You're right. You're right. Fair enough.
Fights the Silver
There's
Samurai.
been so many fucking.
Wait, I've not actually seen that in a long time. It's feudal Japan?
It's not feudal. I just meant because whenever I say Japan, I want to say feudal Japan. Because feudal
Nuked in
Japan.
feudal Japan.
Is it Japan in 1940s? And just like, oh fuck, I'm in Nagasaki. Is that what that movie
Well,
was?
because if you've seen X-Men Origins Wolverine, he was in all the fucking wars.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was a POW at the time.
In that movie, when Japan is getting nuked, what is going on?
You're asking way too much.
Yeah, I don't
My bad.
remember.
Sorry.
I don't remember.
I remember one thing in that movie, and it's the shot of him getting fucking obliterated.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember.
And then at the very end, when Ian McKellen shows up and they sequel bait for the next one that takes place like 20 years later.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about not stupid movies.
Yeah, let's go, dude. Hit me with it. What do you got?
What's in you got anything in the Criterion queue right now?
Oh, I need to just like commit to watching one. I don't have anything in a queue per se. But no, not really, man. I keep thumbing through the shit and there's just nothing. I almost end up watching Heat again and I need to not watch that. I mean, again, like we talked about this weekend, a great movie, but
Watch it. Next time you do, let me know. We'll
yeah,
watch it
dude,
together.
you need to watch that for sure. That shit is fucking so tight. But fuck, I can't remember what it's called now. I don't want to hold the shit up trying to think about it. Crumb. You know anything about that movie?
No, sir. Please.
I don't know. I don't either. I was hoping maybe you did, so you could recommend it or not recommend it.
Well, I guess we're both fucked.
But okay, yeah, never mind. I keep looking at it, and the cover is like a dude with a gun pointed to the back of another dude's head in some weird art style, something. I'm like, oh, maybe this will be interesting. But Dinner with Andre. I've been that is on my list. But when I found out it was rated PG, I was like, I don't know about this. You know what I mean?
Well, you like a 12 Angry Men, right?
I haven't watched it since I was in school, so I did like it then.
Well, let me rephrase. You like movies of just people talking,
Guys talking in rooms. Oh, I love Glengarry Glen Ross.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
My Dinner with Andres. It's a little more subdued than that, and it's a little bit more like East Side. I don't know if I'm using the right word here, but just like classy New York kind of people. But it's good dialogue, and it's Wallace Shawn, who's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, he's great. I love Wallace Shawn.
It's Princess Bride, right?
Yep,
Is
that's
it?
Fazzini.
Yeah.
Fazzini.
He's in My Dinner with Andre, and he's in Princess Bride with Andre the Giant.
Yes, he is.
Does it mean anything? Fuck no, but I think it's neat.
It's a tomato
Which could mean nothing.
We're trying to make connections that aren't there, Kieran.
Oh no, I'm not. No.
Okay, we're gonna get this.
Okay, hold on a second. We're not gonna fully relitigate it, but we're gonna submit this to the folks at home,
All right,
viewing audience.
So in the 2007 Pixar film Cars, there's a character portrayed by Larry the Cable Guy named Tow Mater, and I have postulated, I think I'm using the postured, whatever the fuck, posited. Thank you, Sam. That Tow Mater is a pun for tomato, and I don't think that there's any fucking meaning behind it, but that's the pun they decided to go with because it sounds like a redneck saying tomato.
Or he's just a tow truck.
When have you ever heard fucking what is
What
a
does he have
mater?
to do with tomatoes? What does he have to do? It's not a pun. It has to work both ways, right?
That's my thing. Is wordplay has to make sense both ways. It's supposed to anyway.
It is a children's film.
Yeah, right.
That's exactly what they're not putting deep meaning into his name. He's a tow truck. Named Mater. Tow Mater.
So there's the rich subtext of Cars.
And all the
You see,
guys
pay
don't
closer
get it.
attention.
You guys don't get it.
It's really an allegory for the Serbian genocide by the Turkish people.
I really want some like Cars fans that act like Rick and Morty fans. You know what I mean? Like intellectual elitist kind of thing.
Right.
You're just too stupid.
But
You wouldn't
the
understand.
only thing that lends any credence to it is I cannot explain why his last name would be Mater. Like,
It's not his last name. His name is Mater. They call him Mater. That's his name.
oh, so wait a
He's a tow
second.
truck.
Then what fucking name is Mater?
Okay,
Where have you ever heard that?
Where have you ever heard
Okay.
Rhodey before? That's not a common name.
A couple places.
Rhodey Walker from Protest the Hero, the vocalist. That's the only other Rhodey I've ever heard of.
I'm just
But
saying, people name their kids crazy shit, and trucks are no exception. That's what I'm saying.
Not to derail the conversation, but guess what my cousin, who I will not name because I have a whole lot of them, and they always have kids, so it'll be hard to know.
The Mormons?
No.
Okay. Wait.
No. But guess what my cousin named his newly born daughter? Y'all will never guess.
Can we try to guess?
Try. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Is it like an abstract concept?
Is it nuts?
Like people will name them like Hope or whatever the fuck.
No. It's not an abstract concept at all, actually.
Utah.
Is it like Aquaman or something?
It's
Is it after something?
it is a word that has multiple meanings depending on the context. Hold on though. But it is not in any way abstract. And it's not spelled the way that this word would be spelled.
Is it like Ridge?
No, but it's not. It's kind of in that neighborhood. You want me to tell you what it is?
Give us a chance here.
Give me one more. I got
Okay.
one guess in me. Hold on.
All right, Rhodey,
It's okay. How about this? This word could either be used to describe a color or an organization.
Black.
Is it?
Great guess, but no.
Get back in here, Black.
Don't you touch that again, Black.
I was thinking like Black Rock. I wasn't really, and then I realized, yeah, okay, never mind.
So a color and a corporation.
Don't you ever bring that black back over here. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm having too much fun.
Oh fuck. Well, Hugh? No, Hugh's a name.
Yeah, no, he was like a
girl, a boy or a girl? Girl.
It's a girl.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it one of them shitty white people names with like a Y and two N's?
It's got a Y.
It's got a Y.
And there is an N in it, but probably not where you think.
Okay.
No, I mean,
is it busy?
that's not a color, Kieran.
Colors can be busy. I don't fucking know.
No, that is description of a combination of colors.
Yeller.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Navy.
Oh, well, that's not. I can see that.
I can't see that. Is it?
Navy.
Navi, like the fucking
No, that's I don't. Is that how they spell it?
Or blue people.
Is that how they spelled it?
Navy.
I think there's a couple apostrophes, maybe like an extra A.
Yeah, no, it's Navy, and she, beautiful little girl. No, not knocking, but my family just chooses the nuttiest names for their kids sometimes.
Navy's pretty nuts. Actually,
I saw it last night, and I wanted to. Who almost said his name? I wanted to message him and be like, "Brother, what in the world?" But I also have I don't know what my cousin's kid would be, but one of my other cousin's kid is named Tank.
That's badass.
I mean,
it's pretty cool. Actually,
If they're not a running back,
Tank Dempsey, dude.
I'm sure he will be. He's of the mindset to play football. That's for sure. But anyways, what were we talking about before that shit that no one cares about?
we're opening it back up.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna
Yeah, okay, it probably will be. Yeah, but I'm just gonna say that now that because I've never seen Cars, this is what I kept forgetting to say during that exchange there. I've never actually seen that, and when Kieran said that the dude's name was Toe Mater, I was like, well, okay, then why would his last name be Mater? That's the only. But now that I know he's only called Mater, I don't know about
tow meter on the sign on his door but he's a tow truck.
He is,
and they all.
Oh wait, hold on a second.
Yep.
Mater's got to be a German word of some kind.
Mater.
But it's not. I almost thought because Meister is master. Never mind. I don't fucking know. I don't know what it means, but I bet. I mean, whatever.
I mean, no, actually, that makes sense. Sorry.
Yeah, that makes Lightning McQueen is the other car, right? The race car.
Can we go? If your cousin's kid becomes a rapper, and they're Young Navy, like the opposite of Old Navy, like the jeans store.
Oh, okay, yeah,
You know
they could.
But YUNG, you know what I'm saying?
Well, of course. Well, yeah, that's come on.
Yeah, if you're gonna be,
You know what I mean?
you might as
Yeah,
well.
come on, fellas.
Okay, sorry.
Let's keep it
was
a
thinking
buck.
about that. I didn't
we're not a
want
bunch
to
of
forget.
fruitcakes.
Oh, excuse me. No, we're certainly not.
Bunch of rappers.
A bunch. Whoa. Easy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I didn't like that. Felt like you were trying to say another word there.
You can't call him that anymore, Rudy.
Wow. It's wrap up.
Rap us.
Yeah. Well said, Kieran. Well said.
How do we get a Truly sponsorship?
Oh, being a whole lot bigger than we are now, buddy.
Oh,
it gets bigger.
that's all it takes.
It's a grower, not a show.
It's exactly what I'm
right.
saying.
It's the
So,
well said.
Rhodey, have you gotten any more opportunities from one Snoop Robinson?
I've not heard a word from Snoop Robinson.
Well,
he's a busy man. He's he's been working on a musical, I believe, called Tutti Frutti. I believe he's still working on that.
The Little Richard story?
Yeah, the Little Richard story. How do you know what that is?
Well, because Tutti Frutti is a Little Richard song.
I
just
okay.
assumed, yeah.
Fair enough. Yes. No, I didn't know what it was when I first heard about it.
A wop bop a loo bop a wop bam boom.
My co-star, one of the actors that was on Do It for the Gram, Matt, the main guy, the guy that
led
led our group.
Yes.
He got cast in that. He was, and I was like, okay.
Is he Little Richard?
No, he's not Little Richard. He is not. He is quite Caucasian, actually. I don't actually know what role, and I saw him post something about a musical today, and that was the last thing I saw him working on. So I don't know.
Wait, Little Richard wasn't white?
Are you being serious?
It's a bit.
I don't know. No, I'm not being.
Okay. I didn't know. I was like, I wasn't sure. He wore a lot of makeup. That's for damn sure to make himself. But he was actually like for being I don't know. I mean, I hate to say this because I don't know it for sure. I mean, because to me, he's pretty obviously a homosexual, right?
I mean, Tutti Frutti kind of gave it away.
I mean, yeah, like, you know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, again, I don't care. And he was a big proponent, like back in the, y'all might be too young to know about this shit or definitely not to remember it. But like back when the advent of parental advisory stickers first came about and the PMRC and Tipper Gore and all that type of shit. Like he was a big proponent for like the real explicit rap groups to be like, yeah, if you don't like it, just don't fucking listen to it. Like you can't tell them what they can and can't say. Like this is fucking America, basically, you know.
I do like that.
And he's also was like a big proponent of like Christianity and like he said it's in the Bible that you can say what you want to say. Like so that's pretty tight. If nothing else, I'm not a big fan of his music, but he was a big proponent for newer artists and everything, and just music in general.
Big fan of free speech. Hell yeah, dude.
And he was a huge influence on a lot of fucking people. A lot of people.
Was
for
he
sure.
pre-Elvis?
I think so. I mean, they were contemporaries at one point, but I believe he came before, if I'm not mistaken. The timeline with Elvis I always get fucked up. I know he died like in what 76,
77.
yeah, okay, 77. So, yeah, so but Little Richard came to prominence around like I believe the late 50s, something like that. I'm not good with fucking chronology.
The only reason I know Elvis died in 77 is because Hulk Hogan said that Elvis was a massive Hulkamaniac, and
He was already dead.
Elvis died in 77, and Hulk Hogan didn't start wrestling until 1979.
Yeah, that's a great little for wrestling fans there, or if you just want a little laugh. Not to disrespect the dead, but the cornet, the mini lies of Hulk Hogan fucking video is very, very funny.
He said a lot of things for sure.
He has said so many things.
Do you have a favorite Hogan lie? I have one.
Yeah, the one where he said he might have been the replacement bassist for Metallica after Cliff died.
Yeah.
That's my favorite, without a question, because like if you know the caliber of guys they tried out, one of them was Les Claypool, who like if he didn't fucking make it, then like we all know why he didn't. It's not because he's not good enough, but yeah, that's my favorite one.
Mine is he said that Aronofsky considered him for the lead in The Wrestler. And then the quote after that is Aronofsky vehemently denies any knowledge of this.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, I'm gonna cast you, the guy who was in Santa with muscles, not Mickey Rourke, not a guy who has a pretty good history of it. Maybe not like the greatest actor of all time, but he can get into a character and he's fun to watch for sure.
Dude can go.
What y'all think about him in Rocky 3 though?
Hogan?
Hogan.
Old Thunder Lips?
Oh, Thunder Lips, baby.
That's his name.
Yeah,
That's right. I couldn't remember what.
Yeah, I thought he played, but he did what he was supposed to do.
He did pull very well.
Didn't he get in shit with Vince for doing that?
No, he got in shit with Vern Gagne. He was still in the AWA.
Oh, yes, you're right. Damn, fucking hell.
Yeah, because Rocky 3, that's my dad's favorite Rocky.
Really?
Which, I mean,
Really?
My dad likes Rocky 3 too. It's weird.
That's crazy.
Really weird.
Clubber Lang's the tits,
think
dude. I
it's
love
Mr.
Clubber
T
Lang.
was-
Yeah, Clubber Lang
I
is
think it's a Mr. T thing.
scary motherfucker, dude.
That generation.
I'll knock him out.
It's not scarier than Ivan Drago though.
Well, no, but he's scary in the sense like Ivan Drago's working out in like a state of the art thing, and Clubber Lang's in the dungeon.
That's fair.
Doing chin ups on a
he's
exposed
the Mike
pipes
Tyson.
and shit.
That's right. Is who he's
Yeah, it's supposed to be Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I guess so. I never really thought about it like that. I guess you're right though. He is
Mean motherfucker.
just a mean, probably half retarded dude. I'm just joking, Mike. I know you're watching.
Sorry about that.
I'm gonna destroy your spine.
Oh, sorry.
Y'all know do y'all have a favorite Mike Tyson quote?
I have one, but I'm not gonna say it on
It's
here.
probably the same one that
I'm
was
not gonna say it.
to You Love Me.
Yeah,
Is that one?
yeah, we're not gonna finish that thought.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
I really liked in
Without
the Jake Paul fight. Did you see his ass? Did you watch that?
yeah. Just
You were at that. You were at that event.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched that too. It was terrible.
Around and walked away. So fucking.
just live and in living color.
Yeah, that was a very. I mean, I guess I watched it. The fucking feed kept going out, but not that it
Same.
fucking matters. I didn't really.
It was very disappointing.
It was just a social gathering thing, I guess. Even though whatever the fuck, who gives a shit?
The lady fight actually kind of delivered though.
Yeah, no,
It did.
Those brothers.
I kind of forgot about that until you just mentioned it. Yeah, that was a pretty okay fight for what it was, but you know.
We were there for the Mike Tyson fight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I was there to see Tyson, but at the same time, like anyone who had like real expectations of that being like a
That's fair. That's
a haymaker chucking fight, like give me a fucking break.
I just wanted to see Prime Mike just one more time. You know what I'm saying? It's the only Mike Tyson fight I've ever watched.
There's
my generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there's no such thing as prime Mike Tyson anymore. He's in his 60s, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know. I was hoping for a miracle, Sam. I was
Oh,
maybe
fair enough.
give him a little angel dust in the back room, and he was going to come out swinging.
I mean, he's still the guy. I mean, that brain is still within him.
Well, no,
you know what I mean?
I don't know if you
Like-
saw any of like the clips of him. Like that's how I'm 90% sure that is bullshit. But like, do you see him like on the bag like the week before?
Yeah.
The dude is like
No, yeah, he's a fucking monster, dude.
He still is. That's
Yeah,
what
he's
I'm
a
saying.
beast.
And all the clips like showing this, they shouldn't have shown that fight in his high definition. I guess maybe they should have just acted like the streaming issues was like affected the quality or whatever. Because in all the slow motion shots, you see Mike Tyson like he's just ready to rock him and then stops. He
pulls and shits. Yeah.
I also think that his footwork was betraying him a little because he still has it up top, but I think he couldn't quite get his feet on it.
I'm sure that's part. I mean, he's an old man. He's a 60-year-old man.
He's smoking weed all the damn time nowadays.
And that's the thing that depresses me is that like he seems fucking mellow now, and people just want to keep bringing Iron Mike out of him. And I don't think that's like good for him as a dude.
It probably isn't. But I don't think that. I think it would take a whole lot like to really get him to just like be on that like Lennox Lewis time. You know what I mean? Because I've seen a video, and y'all might have seen it too, where he's like driving through New York, and someone's driving around or whatever, and this fucking dude sees him from like some bodega or something. Right now, Mike, let's go. I'll knock you out. And he say, "Oh yeah, you want to do that?" But he just rolls the window up. It's like this fool. It's just insane. Like, why would you think you could do that? I understand. Again, he's an older man, but. Like he was knocking dudes out a long time ago, and dudes who knew how to get punched. So like I'm not fucking. Though like I said, when you watch MMA and you see like guys like, oh, here's what this guy should have done.
Right,
guys who have never probably been in any kind of fight in their fucking
let
life.
me break this down.
Yeah. Oh, see, he let him take the arm right there. What he should have done was, shut up, bitch. You don't even fucking. You quit out of Taekwondo when you were 4, you little bitch. Not that I'm a fucking martial artist, but the point I'm making is. The most like bum ass dude that's a professional fighter would murk any dude that's on the street almost every single time.
That Taekwondo at 4 years old is very specific. Did you drop out of Taekwondo?
No, I was
4 years old.
No, I did drop out of Taekwondo, but not that young.
Okay. I stuck with it for a few years.
Yeah, dude, I'm not a fuck. Yeah, I got a couple belts.
There you go.
You know? Got a couple belts.
I made it up to green myself in karate. The local Ennis dojo.
Hell yeah!
Tell you about the dojo in Ennis, Texas.
Let's hear about it. Let's hear about it, dude. Small town Texas dojos.
Dude, it was actually very impressive to me as a child. It was one of the first gyms I'd ever been in. Like, had the mirrors all the way around.
True.
Like, oh, I look badass in this little gi. My little white belt tied around.
Right.
They had us doing like somersaults and little roundhouse kicks on some dummies. It was pretty cool. I think my mom got tired of taking me at some point because it became it was like a weekly thing or whatever. And we played a lot of baseball and had a lot of other extracurricular shit. So then his karate dojo soon closed down.
Oh damn, dude!
Patronage, I believe.
Well, shit.
It's fair. Not a lot of demand out there. The Hicks and the Sticks.
We had a Taekwondo place in Nakona until one of the instructors got murdered by his grandma, and she burned the house down with both women in there.
What?
Yeah.
He must have sucked at karate, dog.
Or he was really good at it, and it's a bullshit martial.
Yeah, right.
And he got the dog shit kicked out of him.
Okay, that's fair. You know,
They had a baseball bat or a gun, and he was like,
fuck. Some martial artist this guy was. Fucking grandma killed you, dude? What the fuck? Rex Kwon-Do ass boy.
I actually look back at karate fondly. I'm sorry to the martial art.
What's gayer, getting killed by your grandma or karate?
Ooh.
Damn, dude. I mean, it really depends on the grandma, in my opinion.
It does depend on the grandma.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't feel ashamed like dying by my grandma because she can like outdrink me and Michelob.
I was about to say the grandma that
comes a pack in.
If she were to catch me slipping, I'd be like, all right, I guess that's fair. You got me. You got one. You woke up earlier than me on this day. I guess. What can I do?
Caught me lacking.
Yeah.
What about you, Kieran? What do you think?
Yeah. What do you think? Which one's gay? Or don't just posit the question and answer it.
Oh, I don't think either thing is gay.
Oh, okay. We got a real.
No. It's definitely gayer to get killed by your grandma.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would have to. That really is the answer because I had to consider what the kind of grandma
is. The grandma killing you hand to hand, or is the grandma pulling a gun? Because again, in the face of a 45, there ain't much your Taekwondo.
Yep, box these bullets, motherfucker. Right.
Exactly. You can't really. You know what I'm saying? You could be killed by a child with a fucking weapon.
Most definitely. I mean, dying in general is gay.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I would never do.
That's what I've done.
Never have, never will.
That's why I've never done it, bro. I don't fuck with that dying shit, bro. That shit lame.
Miss me with that gay
Yeah,
shit,
miss
dude.
me with that.
I don't know. Judge Holden said he's not going to die, and he's pretty gay.
He is pretty gay.
He's worse. I almost said worse than gay. He is worse than gay because gay is not bad, but he's worse. I didn't mean that. Sounded so bad when I said
Objectively worse. I mean, I see what you're saying. It's objectively.
Yeah, it is.
gay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's objectively worse than gay because he's a fucking pedophile.
Yeah.
We're talking Blood Meridian.
He's a murderer, also. Yeah.
No,
there's worse things than murder.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, I guess pedophile is worse.
I would
Didn't
say.
need to add on top of that.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a conversation that not to be had on a podcast, but one could argue that anyways, but
There's justifiable homicide. There's not justifiable pedophile.
that will okay. Well, there you go.
That's exactly what I was.
There you go. There you go. Perfect. We put a nice little bow on that one for you. Bink. Yeah, fucking put that in your fucking college dissertation, motherfuckers.
Scalding hot take. Pedophilia is bad.
Yeah, we're not fucking with that. What I am fucking with is y'all ever fuck with the Far Cry games?
Far Cry 3 is one of the best games ever made.
Far Cry
Yes.
5 is dope. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Is that the one with Joseph Seed?
That is the one with Joseph
Yeah,
Seed.
yeah, that one was cool. I think 3 is the better.
Really?
Is
It's
the
on
best.
island, right?
Yeah.
With Michael Mondo
Yeah.
playing. Yeah. It's super. The second one was very good, but it had totally different. Did y'all ever play the second
I did
one?
not.
I started at 3.
It had very different mechanics because you arrive in like some crazy ass like African jungle type of place, and you like almost instantly catch malaria. So you're constantly having to like at certain intervals like refill your antidote medicine, and like your guns jam on you and shit, and you have to fix them, and you can like fix your wounds in different ways. Like you break your fingers and he resets his fucking hand and all that kind of crazy shit. It's got a lot of and the fire propagation dynamic or mechanic, I should say, is very cool.
My thing with the Far Cry games is it almost like, I guess encourages it like a completionist run. Like you have to conquer every territory. You have to go everywhere on the map, basically,
Right.
to cover each territory. And I don't like that in games. I don't. Want,
Oh, so you're lazy.
I'm lazy as
kidding, I'm
shit. No, I'm lazy as shit when it comes. I'm not a completionist. I want to finish the main story. I want to see what the side quests have to offer. If they're good enough to make me want to keep. If the game's good enough to make me want to play everything.
Right.
Because I have completed games all the way through, but it's because it was interesting enough to do so.
Hell yeah.
I'm not going through the achievements list and being like, oh shit, I didn't kill all 4 of these people in a very specific way. Start the whole fucking
Right.
game over.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that. I didn't go find every single flower in the Midwest region of the map. I don't care.
That was a bit of projection on mine. I'm the same way. The only 100% I 100% Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
'Cause that's a very, very short. It's great, but it's very short.
Spider-Man 1, I 100%ed to get that naked, the one-hit skin. No, sorry, not naked. Excuse me. There's a skin
Okay.
in the Spider-Man 1 game that you can get, and it's Spider-Man in boxers with a bag on his head, but the special ability that comes with that costume is everyone dies in one hit, including you. And
Damn.
so if you're on your dodge game, you can,
Right,
you can
you-
tear some fools up, but
Murk.
you can also get murked very easily. It's
Fuck.
It's kind of fun. Anyway.
But yeah. Anyways, I was playing the one like the kind of, I guess it's kind of like I don't know if it's like an add-on or just like a whatever. Anyways, the New Dawn, the one that happens like right after the events of 5, like when your people are able to come back to the surface after the nuke, and it's fun, but like it's so hard to like actually get a mission done because there's so much peripheral shit going on every time you try to go any kind of distance. There's like, oh, the bad guys have these fuel transports. You can hijack or blow those up. Also, there's a supply drop over here.
what I'm saying.
Also, there's this over here.
Too much to do.
But I'm not a completionist, but I am a side questing son of a
Dude, you
bitch.
played Kingdom Come for how long did you play Kingdom Come for the first one?
At least 60, 70 hours. Probably more like 80 something. I did damn near every fucking side
That
quest.
game's tedious as hell. Like, when it comes to doing those stuff.
Dude, it got tedious. Oh my god! When I went back and fuck you if you don't like spoilers, just quit listening. 'Cause I'm about to give them. Fucking when you go back to Johanka and she's been taken, she's in prison for the Inquisitor because she's spreading witchcraft because you helped her out with her visions and encouraged her to preach her visions to the people. That becomes like a 2 to 3 hour endeavor to like do everything just the right way to get her to not get fucking burned at the stake.
Oh, shit.
Like it's fucking. And after that was done, I was like, I am finished with this game. I'm gonna help Hans Capen get his fucking broad, which he doesn't because he's a fucking idiot and doesn't know how to read, evidently. Which hilarious. The noble doesn't know how to read, and the fucking blacksmith's son does.
If you do the quest.
Well, if you read, if you
Yeah,
get your reading skills up, which I did, because my character's not going to be a fucking dummy.
Illiterate.
Yeah,
Very,
you know,
Charlie Day in this motherfucker.
but yeah,
Not Charlie, Charlie Kelly.
yeah, Charlie Kelly, yeah.
Charlie Day can read.
I'm certain he can. That would be crazy. He couldn't read his script. He's just improving the scripts the entire time, which would make him possibly the greatest improviser of all time.
That's a good point.
Really, truly. But hard recommend KCD again. But I'm not a completionist. That game just really was. I've never played a game or anything quite like it, and I really enjoyed the world of it.
Oh,
Yeah, I do. I really do, and it's discounted right now. It's fucking it's super sick. I started playing this game Lies of P since we're on the video games, and I was telling Kieran about it briefly earlier. So for my From Software heads, I can't 100% recommend it just yet because I haven't played enough of it. But it's like a very I wouldn't call it anime, but it's like Americanized anime where it's not so like exaggerated.
Cyberpunk.
It's like no. It's like a darker anime style, but basically, here's what it is: you play Pinocchio, right? But it's like a dark Victorian reimagining of Pinocchio.
What's like the objective though?
I'm not sure yet. Like I said, but like, and evidently, like Geppetto is the creator of all puppets in this city of Krat. Well, like puppets serve different. Like puppets were like traffic cops. Puppets were servants. Puppets were like mini service areas.
Okay.
And then at whatever point they just like lost their shit and started killing everybody. So puppets are like no good anymore. But you're like the puppet because you're Pinocchio,
right?
You know what I mean? So it's basically like Bloodborne mechanics, but in that setting.
Interesting.
So it's the art style is very fucking cool.
It's like a Souls game, though, is what you're saying. And like
it's specifically like Bloodborne because it's very much focused on the offensive. Like there's not a whole lot of guard. It's more parrying and just shot like fucking bust their shit down rather than like Elden Ring where you could have a big variety of play styles.
Right. I still haven't played that.
I have to recommend it. I have to recommend it.
It seems like so much. Maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe that's
dude. I'm telling you, that game is Joe, the drummer in my fucking band. That motherfucker he 100%ed that game. He platinumed Elden Ring.
That's awesome. It's not surprising. I could see Joe doing that.
And that was his first Souls game ever. Never played a Souls game before in his life. He's done like I think like 6-8 fucking completions, 6-8 different characters at least, and then he made a whole new character for the DLC and shit. Like he's a nut when he gets on games, bro. Like I was vastly impressed because I barely beat that fucking game, and I've been playing those games forever.
Oh, you just finished Ragnarok, right?
Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. It was better. Not that the original reboot was shitty because it wasn't, but it was a very worthy sequel. I really enjoyed it.
You like it more than the 2018 one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. Yeah, because there's more arcs to it. There's more there's more dynamic to it, and you get the extra weapon. You get the drop in your spear in Ragnarok, which is a sick ass fucking weapon. And yeah, like the stakes are way higher too. You know, like at the very beginning, again, spoiler alert, this game's been out for a while, so deal with it. Excuse me. Like the whole thing with Freya, like for the first half of the game is trying to kill you because you killed Baldur in the last game. And then the resolve of that and the whole thing with Atreus battling with, and Kratos being, worried about Atreus, trying to figure out his identity and everything else. And then the reveal of when a certain character dies, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. That I won't give away because that was a twist that I was fucking legitimately kind of pleased and very surprised by. But, yeah, anyways, it's a long way of saying, yes, I enjoyed God of War Ragnarok quite a bit. Quite a bit. As someone who never played the PS2 games.
Either. I only ever played God of War 3.
I didn't play any of them. I didn't own a PS2, so.
Were you an Xbox kid?
Yeah, my older brother had a PS2, so I played GTA 3 and like Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 when they first came out and all that shit. But then, yeah, when Xbox came out, I got the OG Xbox, and that's what I rocked until I got the PS4 and shit.
We had a PS2 until when I was 13 is when I finally got an Xbox. But a PlayStation 2, back when I was young enough that my parents didn't realize that I was reaching for the games that I probably shouldn't be playing. We had Vice City, we had San Andreas. There was
Classic.
Manhunt. And,
Oh, dude,
Jesus.
dude,
yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's particularly like, no, maybe not.
My dad caught me playing Vice City though, and those games got removed from the cabinet. And then the most mature game he left Red Dead Revolver for some reason, maybe just because it was a Western.
Cowboys.
He was it's cowboy shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's just cowboy shit.
That
Yeah.
became the only game I played for years. I mean, I played the fuck out of that game, and then got
Great.
360, and we also got a Wii around that time. Dude, the Wii, the original, yeah, I've got one. The original Wii, I don't think gets enough props just for what it was, and it feels like Nintendo has like a miss like every other console, if that makes sense. So,
No, they definitely do.
and then the Wii U, which was dog shit, and then they had the Switch, which was awesome, and then Switch 2, which has that even came out yet? Or
Yeah, I've seen people say they got it. I don't know if it's like a early. It might be like just streamers and shit that you know are allowed. But I could be wrong. I don't fucking.
It's whole ass out. People just hate it, and rightfully fucking so, because you don't even the physical copies that you buy aren't physical copies. They're digital keys, so you can download them offline.
Man, fuck that.
so the game's not even on the cartridge. It's just
No, it's just like a download key.
like a link.
Well, because
That's crazy.
there was such a big old problem with modding the Switches.
Right.
Is they kept on fucking jailbreaking them, and so Nintendo went like hard the other direction. And now, even if you try to like put external storage in there, like not try to mod it, they'll brick your fucking console.
Brick
If you, like just shut.
No, I know what brick means. Sorry, I was reiterating my bad. They brick it.
That's fucking. Yeah, I didn't know if you said break or brick. So yeah, but that's fair. But that's fucking crazy, dude. Like, what do you care if we? I paid the fucking money for it. It belongs to me.
Well, yeah, it's the people that aren't paying the money for the jailbreak it.
Even still, you bought the console.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I bought the fucking console. It's not like Nintendo's keep worried about keeping the lights on.
Right, but not
know what I'm
most of the
saying?
time. It's not the people that are who own the. I mean, I'd say 90% of the time, probably 60, 70% of the time. It's not the people that own the modded consoles that are doing the modding. It's people who are buying them en masse and then modding them and then jailbreaking them.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Either reduced,
Yeah.
slightly more than you know.
Okay. So you're saying it's basically like bootleggers, more or less.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
yeah.
selling the modded consoles. I know because
Okay.
my mom bought a lot of jailbroken Fire Sticks back in the.
Oh, word.
She found a guy that had the hookup, and they had so like you can get all the pay-per-views for free. And
True,
shit.
yeah.
That was like that.
Yeah.
All it was it just linked to like 1, 2, 3 movies or porn sites.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Whichever ones were streaming.
I was hanging out with the guys that were programming those. Believe me, yeah, I knew those guys. Yeah, I knew
The
those
funniest
guys.
thing about that is they my mom recommended them to my family up in Virginia who had just bought the golf course I was telling you guys.
Yeah.
And so they put them up on all their TVs so they could have like the pay-per-views and shit. And and I think that it didn't go very well. I don't know. I heard one story. I can't remember if it was either a very inappropriate ad that played in the middle of an event, or if they just like Netflix the Jake Paul fight like just didn't work at all. Like streaming lagging issues, but I like to imagine it was just a big old like porn ad that popped up in the middle of this golf course event, and then just on the big screen on all of them. I don't know that to be the case, but it would be very funny if it was.
Yeah, some poor old fuck from Woodbridge, Virginia, hanging out at the golf club, just fucking wanting to watch the fucking fight. Just, oh my days.
How did she get that tentacle in there?
I've never.
That's a 9-iron.
I've never.
Oh God!
All right.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's all good. You know, you get
try stuff
you get
sometimes.
where you fit in. Yeah.
There you go.
But I never had I wasn't allowed to have a game console until like the first, like not even the first original PlayStation, like the mini version of the PS1 came out, which y'all probably don't even remember, but fucking and I didn't get another one until I got my dad to buy me an Xbox. Mom was very hard against me having video games, unfortunately.
Was that like a post Columbine thing or like?
No, you know what's crazy? I didn't even think about that until you just said that. No, it wasn't, because my first stepdad, Alan, actually he's dead, but so shout out him, I guess. He was kind of a dickhead, but what he wasn't a dickhead was he used to work at the computer lab at Weatherford Community College, and him and his boys would get together and play Quake and Doom, like old school LAN sessions and shit. He would bring me up there, and he put me on to Doom. And my mom, it was much like you getting caught playing Vice City. Mom saw me playing Doom, and she saw the dudes impaled on shit.
Demons, yeah.
And Mom was like, but she didn't. The demons not so much. It was the people just being impaled, like just the gore of it. Mom's not down with that type of shit at all. Okay. She's like, absolutely not. But my stepdad was like, you're not going to kill anybody, right? And I was like, yeah, no, of course not.
I promise.
This is like, this is like 2000. I was like 10 years old, but yeah. And when did Columbine happen?
99.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this would have been definitely after Columbine for sure.
I don't know. I told you about one of the biggest bad decisions I've ever made. So when I was a kid, we had a change drawer or box in the laundry room. So all loose change and money that fell out of pocket just got thrown in there. I actually pretty smartly, so as a kid, decided that was my piggy bank. Mm-hmm. So I started putting all of my money that I got from birthdays and stuff in that box. And then Mom didn't have the heart to tell me that 90% that probably wasn't mine when I was like, all right, I'm going to go to the store and I want to buy a game console. Because like I said, we only had that PlayStation 2 and it was high time. Like I said, the 360 was out at the time.
True.
But at that time, I was young and dumb. And there was two options when we went to the Walmart in Ennis. Everything else was either sold out or just wasn't there. There was a PlayStation 3. And there was a Nintendo DS Lite it was pink with a Nintendo's dog paw print on it.
Oh no.
And your boy only had enough. So me and Mom took this change bucket, went to the HEB in town, and they had the Coinstar machine or whatever. And this was back when those were just coming out. At least it was the first time I'd ever seen one. She was like, "Oh yeah, we'll just turn that in here," and got a little chunk of change for it, and went to the Walmart in town, and they had those two consoles. And my dumbass was like, "I really want a Nintendo DS Lite." Instead of a PlayStation 3. And now I'm an Xbox man, and I'm glad I never went the other direction, because that probably would have been really disappointing.
Those are two very foolish things you just said. You got the DS instead of a PS3. Fuck up.
That was a fuck up. I admitted that was a fuck up.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
When I was playing whatever fucking bullshit Disney game,
a
knockoff license.
Yeah, insanity.
No, it was... So the Igor movie had just came out, the animated movie, you know what I'm talking about? So there was a DS game that came out for that. I was an idiot. I never looked at the back of the box, especially when they're in the locked case, you just see the front of it.
And it's a goddamn side-scroller.
It was a fucking Tetris knockoff. It was like a bejeweled,
oh my God.
Around. It was bullshit.
Oh my God. I would have been so fucking upset.
Oh, I had buyer's remorse, but I was already in.
It is what it is.
So I didn't want to tell Mom that I fucked up.
Excuse me. Damn, you could have refunded the bitch too.
I definitely could have, but I didn't want to tell her that I was not happy with my purchase, because she tried to talk me into the PlayStation. She was like, "Look, you can play online. There's networks, so you've got friends."
Good.
You, Mom.
Salute Angie for fucking looking out, dude. She tried to steer you in the right direction. I
was a fool.
Yeah, dude. You truly were, dude. That makes me even more mad that she was trying to be like, "No, dude, look, this is better. This is the better option." You fool! How could you pick the DS?
Well, I played the fuck out of that Igor game, and I got really good at it.
You know what?
I'll tell you what.
Hey, if you ain't got cornbread or you ain't got biscuits, cornbread will do. I hear what you're saying. I dig it. There was many a times me and my brothers would go when we see Dad on the weekends. We get to go rent one game. You know what I'm saying, for the weekend. That's you got to choose.
Yeah,
you got to choose right. You got to be selective, man.
Choose, Sam.
And all three of us wanted something different, but I always would just default to the Medal of Honor games. Okay. These shits were kind of new and hot.
Let's see some more.
When Call of Duty wasn't really the thing yet. But fucking my little brother Caleb would always want to go with some goofy shit, like a funny game, like Ape Escape, or some dumb shit like that.
Leisure Shoot Larry or whatever the fuck.
No, well, that wasn't gonna happen. Dad was a little too on the ball for that to happen. But he wasn't that little at this point. He was 9, 10, 11 years old.
That's a kid. That's a child.
We all were children. We were all children. I'm not but 3 years older than him.
I know what I'm saying, but your mindset at 14, 15 when you're 8th grade, 9th grade, you know what I mean?
When I was fucking 11, that was right around when Halo came out.
Okay.
We was on that shooter tip, and I'm not saying that he would bitch when we got Medal of Honor. He played the fucking game right along with us, but I get so fucking mad at him. He got one of them Army Men games where you play as the Green Army Men.
Awesome, dude.
This particular one was not. You're right. Some of them are good. This particular one sucked though. I don't remember what it was called. It was not fun.
All right, I don't feel like doing a camera anymore, so we get to roll long form now.
Oh yes,
straight speaking.
Podcast After Dark.
Boys who talk.
All right. You guys don't know it, but we all have our balls out, right?
Yeah, y'all can
Yeah, this
see this.
yeah, this is the behind the scenes that you will never
This
see.
is not that kind of party, muscle man.
I don't know if you've seen that episode of Regular Show, but he gets naked.
Oh.
It's like a surprise party, and they cut off all the lights in the house. Woo! Aren't they going to be so surprised when they see everybody totally naked?
It's not that kind of party.
Oh,
Rest in
no,
peace,
bro.
Mark Hamill.
Dude, rest in peace. Indeed, is he dead? Wait, what?
No.
Hamill died. Okay.
No, he's
Yeah,
Wait,
I crossed myself like I'm Catholic and like I knew he died as well as I was like, yeah, man.
I didn't even cross.
Respect.
Oh, wait. Walk me through the cross up because I don't think
It
I've.
says spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
There we go.
I
You
think
wear your
it's
watch on the right arm?
Yeah, which is the only I'll tell you why just real quickly because my dad is left-handed and he wears his on his right hand, but I didn't know he was left-handed for
That's why he did it.
yeah, and that's the reason he did it. So me and my brothers all did the same thing and just figured that. And we also, it's my dominant hand. Why wouldn't I wear it on that hand? I don't understand why.
You can use your dominant hand for other activities, and you can see what time it is. See how late in the night.
But
it's
I can do both things.
before that neck itch comes home.
but holding your hand at this angle just doesn't work. I know.
Yeah, speak for yourself, pal.
Okay.
Well, that's why you flip. That's why you flip the watch to the
On
inside of the wrist.
Dude, that's baller. Actually, I do that
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, when I'm working, that if I'm on the rare occasion I wear a watch because I almost never do. Because it's kind of, I hate to be the fucking I use your phone, but I mean, what the fuck? I'm gonna wear it because if you have a nice watch, that is, if it's just like a utilitarian watch, then whatever the fuck. But like the watches I have are kind of too nice to get knocked around and possibly break the face.
Doing physical labor.
Yeah, to fucking get caught in a fucking AC fan motor, and now a fucking $300 watch is destroyed. Yeah, that's no good.
That's fair.
Sam, I wanted to mention something, and if you don't want to talk about like the intricacies of your job, I can cut it out. But I just wanted to mention.
I don't care. Go ahead now.
Okay, the dude who threw an AR away.
Oh yeah.
I
was funny. I'm glad you said that because I remembered earlier today that I forgot to tell. I didn't tell Rhodey, but I told Dustin about it when he got there. So when we were on the way out of when Kieran and I were leaving my complex, we just got out the gate, and I saw because at my complex there's a compactor at like that by that back gate where we throw the trash, and there's a little big old barn doors kind of shit that closes them.
Right.
Anyway. I suddenly see that the barn doors are open and there's trash bags just getting chucked out by where I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't want to do it because I'm not on call and we had things to do, but I said, I got to do something about this. And I walk, and Kieran heard me, I'm sure, if I could walk up and say, hey, man, what the fuck are you looking for, man? And because he looks at me, hey, who are you? It's like, I work here, motherfucker. I wasn't in my uniform, fair enough. My hair was down. I got sunglasses on, everything else. And I was like, yeah, I work. He's like, yeah, you know me then. When I looked, I was like, oh, it was a resident. I said, oh, Charlie, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? He said, yo, y'all did trash today, right? And I said, yeah, we sure did. And he said, well, so I put my clipper bag outside. I said, okay, so I think my AR might have been in it.
In his lawn clippings?
No, and I don't know what he
What is
meant by
that clipper
a
bag?
clipper. I don't know. I think he means like the team, the Clippers.
Okay.
Maybe it's like a duffel bag branded. That's just the conclusion that I drew. I don't know.
That makes sense.
You know, because when
Gave up on him.
the very first thing I thought was like hair clippers. Like, okay, how are you going to fit a fucking rifle in there? Because, you know what I mean. So anyways, I'm assuming it's a duffel bag. Anyways, I guess he put it. Which, by the way, you're fucking stupid. You deserve to lose it if you fucking put it out to the trash and didn't realize where your gun was.
It's true. It could just be like an SBR kind of thing. So like a pistol AR.
An AR pistol.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it could be something like, but even still, that won't fit in a bag that holds hair clipper. That's not going to fit. That's
Maybe
about
not your
10
hair
times too
clippers.
big. Oh, well, fair enough. I'm thinking too small as per usual.
Dang it, too small. So.
Yeah, but this fool evidently like accidentally threw a gun away.
Did he find it?
I don't know. I hope he
him.
didn't.
Yeah, you should look out there, see if you...
That's what I told Kieran. It's like, if I'd have known that bag, because I picked up a bag out in front of his apartment. I didn't know. I just was picking up bags. I didn't know it was heavy, but I was like, I picked up the trash in front of his apartment. If I'd have known there was a gun in there, that he wouldn't have it no more. I'll tell you that damn much.
Sure. And then you could commit a crime.
Dumbass. And now it's on him. That's exactly right, which is what I love to do.
Put it right outside his house. Put it right back where you found it. Let him take it back inside right after you use it.
Yes. I love incriminating others for my crimes.
Sam, your fingerprints are all over this.
Nope.
Weird.
Yeah, because I'm the trash guy. I picked it up on trash. Of course.
You're the trash.
I do trash things. Yeah.
Local is saying
By the way-
trash guy.
By the way, I'm not the fucking trash guy. Just so everybody knows.
Sorry, that I didn't mean to call you.
No, I called myself the trash
okay,
guy.
okay.
But I fix things. God damn it.
There you go.
It's like the Jason Statham movie right there. I'm not the trash guy.
I'm the beat.
I'll fix things.
The fucking beat.
Listen here, you fucking cunt.
Did you watch that movie?
What?
The Beekeeper.
Fuck yeah, I watched the Beekeeper.
I did not.
It's pretty good. Well, it's a bit I do ever since I went and watched Expendables 4 in theaters. Is like now I'm gonna watch every single theatrical release that Jason Statham has. I watched the second Meg. I watched the damn Working Man.
I watched the first Meg. Rainn Wilson shout out. It was good. I watched Hobbs and Shaw. You know, it's the only Fast and Furious movie I've ever seen, other than the
That's crazy.
the spoof, the whatever the fuck that's
Well, fucking Superfast.
super fast.
Yeah, super
Yes,
fast.
I watched super
Super fast is funny. I
Where he's
fuck with
rubbing
super
himself in
fast.
baby oil.
Yeah, I fuck with super fast.
But I've never actually watched like the Fast and Furious or Too Fast, Too Furious.
Tokyo Drift is the one to watch.
There are 3 good ones. It's Tokyo Drift, Fast 5, and Furious 7.
Furious 7?
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
That's the only reason why is because
Yeah,
I'm a sappy little
guess.
bitch.
I guess.
I like the end of it, which
It's been a long day.
Got you, my friend.
it's about to get even fucking fruitier when I tell you why that means so much to me is because my one act play troupe had missed regionals the day before that, so I went and saw Furious 7.
What? I thought you were going to say like someone died in the troop. Like,
Someone might as well have. Someone might fucking as well have.
oh my Lord in heaven.
The dream died, Sam.
Oh, okay.
was-
Okay.
Dude, I remember some one act play disappointment. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking. Either one of y'all are talking about.
Especially when you know you were ripped off and that you did better than the people who advanced. Like, you know that for a fucking fact.
So the thing, let me tell you.
Break
the
it
thing.
down,
So
Rogue.
here's the thing.
Say that again.
Yeah. So my theater teacher was awesome. His name, Michael Johnson, shout out. He's an awesome dude. But he is real big into Shakespeare, real big into the classic stuff. And his focus when we were doing one act specifically, or all of this plays, it's not about the set. It's not about the props. He was focused on the acting and the source material that we were using, right? And so we were always doing a little more obscure things and stuff that maybe not as flashy, I guess. And we didn't have a ton of budget to blow on a super.
Just real quick, what do you mean smaller stuff? Because everything that you're saying about this guy I respect greatly, but what do you mean like not as flashy? I guess
So,
is what I'm
like,
really asking.
She Kills Monsters was made into there's a one act version of it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of characters and a ton of props and big sets, big elaborate sets are what wins at one act play. It's
Okay.
unfortunate, but the judges they really like a spectacle and they want to be wowed. And so if you're doing real like bare bones sets with like doors and maybe a wall and maybe a table.
Even though like you're delivering the dialogue and the acting is great, the set is going to win out over it. Is what you're saying,
The
basically.
spectacle helps a lot.
Fair enough. Well, I mean that's a lot of
shit, and so
that's entertainment in general, unfortunately. But
it always felt like we got robbed because we never really made it too far. It could have just been because we sucked, but I'm pretty sure our stuff was pretty good. It was just who we were going against were doing. They had decent acting and these big, huge spectacle things. 'Cause it all goes down to state in Austin, I believe, is where it all finalizes at. And I've never even been there, but from what I've heard of it, it's all kind of like that. It's the biggest of the big from all around the state.
We went to state our sophomore year because
Shit.
Well, Nakona is a little shit kicker school, but the one thing we were fucking good at was when I played. We were a lock for area every year, if not regionals.
Well, shit.
Only time we didn't go to regionals and to be fair, you're always going to be a homer about shit, and even if it was better than yours, you never admit it.
High school was a long
respect,
time ago. It
respect.
was a long time ago.
Tell me about it. Shit. Fine, I didn't do none of this one act play shit, but it wasn't an option. It wasn't an option.
Well, just because like that, it was either that or meth in Nakona, Texas.
Well, yeah. I mean, Weatherford wasn't too much different, but go ahead.
But we went to state my sophomore year, and I remember I had went to the state shows my freshman year after we lost it area just because because they do state UIL all of it, like one act play is there, and then like the rest of the like fucking mathematics and shit.
Yeah, okay.
And a few of our students went for mathematics, and so they had the opportunity for the one act play kids to just go watch the shows, and they did it in the goddamn Bass Performance Hall, which is where
Oh, no shit. There's a Bass Performance Hall in Austin, too?
Yeah.
I know that.
Really?
I know about the one in Dallas, but I thought that
Fort
was
Worth.
the...
It's in Fort Worth.
Is it in Fort Worth?
Yeah, the one with the angels with the trumpets on
Is
it.
in Fort Worth?
Yeah, it's in Fort Worth.
sound like-
I only know that because y'all want to talk about being a little play fruit. I went
That's
to.
not what we were talking about.
Oh, you weren't? I thought you were saying.
No, continue.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
I didn't realize this is where we were going.
No, I'm sorry. No, but check it out. But for real though, I do like plays. I'm just fucking around. I really do enjoy plays. But Glengarry Glen Ross is a play. That's one of my favorite fucking movies. But
The best part. Well, the thing about the best part of the movie is not in the play. Well, not the best part of the movie.
it's one of the
memorable
best
part.
parts. Yeah,
The most memorable.
Yeah, it lays the groundwork for what's going to happen for the rest of the movie, without a doubt. The Baldwin monologue. But anyways, the opening, basically, I don't know, it was the opening night of Bass Symphony Hall in Fort Worth. They did Phantom of the Opera, and I went there when I was about maybe like 8 or 9 years old. My grandma sewed me a dinner jacket, white suit.
Oh shit.
With my grandma and mom got all, dolled up and everything else. Sat in a nice seat, watched the chandelier. It was a beautiful thing. That's the only reason I know it's in Fort Worth is because
No, it is. I did look it up. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
I didn't know there was one in Austin too, though. I did not know.
I
that.
saw.
Yeah, there was a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Brady.
No, you're good, buddy.
Okay, well, there was a Bass Performance Hall my freshman year that we watched all the plays at, and then I remember when we made state, it was a big fucking deal. I was like, dude, I'm gonna get to perform at Bass fucking Performance Hall. That's like really awesome. But they stuck the fucking 2A kids at just like the little campus theater. I was fucking furious.
Damn.
That is unfortunate.
That is a beautiful fucking. I've never been to the one in Austin, but the one in Fort Worth is
It's pretty dope.
it's a beautiful theater.
So I went to New York my senior year of high school with I was a walk-on choir kid we did a musical the year before, and the choir teacher was like, "Ah, fuck it, you should join choir." And I was like, "All right, I will." And so they went to New York at the end of that year, and I got to go with them, and we watched Phantom of the Opera on Broadway.
Ooh,
I fell asleep. Literally like an hour in.
It's a long fucking show.
It's a long show.
yeah.
And I've got a thing with musicals that like Sweeney Todd is one of my favorites of all time because it's awesome and there's a lot of murder and it's fun, I guess.
It's a more upbeat musical, yeah, for sure.
You kind of know the beats of Phantom of the Opera going in, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe not all the beats, but it's just, I was bored. I fell asleep. So this was also, we left New York that Friday, and I want to say, excuse me, we went to that show Thursday night, and I want to say that next Friday morning, which is when we were leaving.
Don't home.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
No,
my
so
bad.
when we were leaving, we it was the day COVID hit. It was March of 2020.
True.
And so I went to the last Broadway show before they closed Broadway. Like they literally shut it down that
Damn.
night, and then we flew home, and then nobody was flying anywhere out of New York. Like literally the next day.
Shit.
We almost got lost in New York.
Damn.
Little Kevin McAllister action. So I feel bad a little bit for falling asleep, but at the same time, that's what I get for buying carb beer. It's all good.
Here, switch me.
Yeah, all right.
That's what we do.
All right, fair enough.
I'll drink it. I don't care.
I'll drink this 2-pounder. I ain't tripping about
Did
it.
you already drink your second Truly?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in the Rockies.
Fuck, brother.
We're not in the Rockies, actually.
You was a coaster, you animal.
Oh yeah, good point on this table of tables. I will say, what play is best, gentlemen?
I fucking love. The last one I got to see on Broadway was Book of Mormon. Book of Mormon's fucking phenomenal.
I have not seen that one, so I can't say that it is or not is not. So fair enough.
Well, to be fair, that's I didn't even think about just plays. That's my favorite musical. The best play. I love Fences.
Oh, yeah, with
Fences is great.
Fences is great.
Fences is
The
very
movie has
Denzel.
Denzel. That's young Denzel. Or not
That-
Denzel. Average Denzel.
Very old Denzel.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Very old
yeah,
Denzel.
artificially aged Denzel, one might say, and what's her name, who gets all the good role, Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
very good movie. I mean, it's as close to the play. I believe it was James Earl Jones who played the dad in the play originally.
I would have loved to have seen that show because they only have the one scene of Why Ain't You Like Me.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever seen too. Yeah, which is that's a great dialogue.
Are you guys aware of? Y'all know what Jet of Blood is?
No, sir. Please.
I've heard the title before.
So it is a play by Antoine Artaud, and it is rumoredly unstageable. It is supposedly unstageable. Like with all the shit that happens in the play, it's you should read it. It's fucking crazy. The stuff that happens. I staged it in my senior year of high school. We did like a black box, like just directing kind of segment in our class, and I was like, I really want to do something that no one's ever done before.
True.
Actually set off the fire alarm in our school and evacuated the whole place because I used outdoor fog juice and the indoor fog machines, and they made a very thick cloud.
We've all been there before. If we've used fog machines, we've been there before.
Big old thick clouds going on, and evacuated the whole school. But eventually, minus the fog machines, I did stage Jet of Blood. But there's stuff in that play, so like scorpions fall from the sky and then stop and hover about a foot off the ground, and then a nurse and a knight come out, and the knight keeps asking to see her breast over and over again, and at the end of the play, she just loses them. They're just gone for no reason. A woman exposes her private parts, and a bunch of scorpions fall out of that, supposedly.
Damn.
Lightning strikes all over the place. There's a lot of crazy shit.
Go to the clinic, ladies.
Go to the clinic. Get yourself checked.
You know what I mean? Make sure there's no scorpions in that thing. That might be why you're not getting likes on Hinge.
That could
That's
be.
all. You know.
Speaking of Hinge, how are the dating apps going, boys?
It's funny you mentioned that. I just downloaded a fucking duet today.
Duet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's not
Is that the
horrible.
hookup one?
Maybe.
Here's the hope.
I just
Let me know.
You know, let's do this live. I just got a message from Katie,
No.
Oh, Lord.
Wait a minute. I think
and I just got a match on Bumble. It's crazy you mentioned that.
Oh, okay.
I just matched with a Katie.
Oh shit!
Literally
How's
like
it
10
spelled?
minutes ago. Katie.
Okay, because I'm Katey. Which who the fuck spells it like that?
That's true. White people.
A dangerous person.
Caucasian?
Would be my.
Oh, very very Caucasian.
What do you
Called it. Called it.
She's 31, so this will be the first one that I'm talking to that's older than me, which I don't mind at all.
Wait a minute. It's the first girl you've ever talked to that's older than you?
No. My
Fucking
girlfriend,
lame.
my ex girlfriend of many years was a year older than me, but like recently,
Okay.
it's all just been like people younger than me. But this one's 31, and I would like a woman in her 30s that has her things together.
Sure. I keep getting.
Just because she's in her 30s doesn't mean her things are together.
Yeah, well, as a man in his 30s who doesn't have it, yeah, he's absolutely right.
You have a lovely home, Sam. What are you
do have
talking
a
about?
Well, that's I appreciate you saying that, and I don't fully disagree. But as far as what's going on with me on the shit, I got a like today, and as I've told Rody before, I don't do bad per se, but I'm getting a lot, and I guess it's to be expected when you're kind of like in my age range, I suppose. But I've gotten, and I told you about the military broad that had a kid and everything, and I don't know if I told you about her, but I was just like, you know, if she's obviously single now, has a kid, she's in the military, so odds are the father is also in the military, would be my guess. You know what I mean?
You don't know that for a fact?
I don't, but the point, here's the point, is even if he's not, I'm not trying to deal with the fucking ex-dad situation. And I had a couple of likes today from, girls who I would have otherwise dated. And, maybe, ladies, sorry, maybe I'm being too picky. There's room in the world for stepdads, but I would not prefer to be one unless their dad is dead, maybe.
He can be.
You know what I mean?
You can make that happen.
You can make
gotta
that happen.
believe in yourself.
Yeah, you know what? There we go. Yeah, that's why I like you guys, dude. You remind me of the possibilities.
Just gotta try.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're not. There is
no try. That's y'all are my Yodas, dude. That's the real. When it comes to killing the fathers of potential suitors, I'm gonna die.
You have
That's pretty sick.
You have to kill the army
children.
vet.
When it comes to orphaning children,
When it comes to making children fatherless, you guys are always there for me. That's why I fuck with you. But we were gonna talk about apocalypse proof, right?
Do we have to?
we don't have to.
No, we can't. We can't. I just,
Well, I thought that's why we started the whole third block here is to kind of touch on apocalypse proof a little more. We talked about Moonflower.
We did talk about Moonflower.
Okay, yeah.
Fair's fair.
Apocalypse Proof, the premise is something I've always thought was really neat, is that drugs are really a very ultimate form of currency, not ultimate form of currency, but one of the bigger forms of currency. Because again, if everybody's seen fucking Ozark, there's that one scene where the kid is explaining why drug money kept the fucking U.S. economy afloat. And I've always just thought that was a neat concept. And like, what would happen if we lost currency entirely? The drug trade would still probably be a thing, if not even more so. And I was like, oh, the world falls apart and there's zombies, so just put drug dealers in the zombie apocalypse. So I thought that was kind of a cool thing to run with.
How did you think the shoot went, though? That's kind of what I was more.
That's
curious about
that's very good question, Rody.
overall.
for having to improv a bunch of shit because I thought we were doing some Moonflower things.
That's fair.
Which that's not on you. That's the fucking that's on the people who ship the
Yeah,
equipment.
I was gonna say that's on fucking Amazon.
Let me a little bit. We didn't have the location really figured out at the time.
I mean, we
were out there for 2 hours, fucking. Or an hour and a
mostly did though. We mostly did. We just had to idealize it and make sure everything was correct so it would work for the
half. We did it an hour and a half for no reason.
Well, we weeded it. We weeded it for no fucking reason at all. For no reason, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all part of the game, my boys.
Anyway,
I remember being all. I remember we were all pretty hot and sweaty that day, particularly Rhodey, because I remember I felt like a little kid, like with my dad and the flashlight when Rhodey was sitting there weed eating. I was like, "You go get him, champ."
you got it. You got it.
You grabbed hold of the weed eater a couple times.
Fucked it royally.
You stepped up.
Yeah, you stepped up though. Yeah, you just couldn't get it started. That's all it was. You just had trouble getting it started. Once you got it,
Complaints. I wouldn't have blamed y'all if y'all just stood behind me and watched. I was very happy that y'all were like,
yeah, I can't watch another man just sit there and do work. I can't do that. I just and like I said, you did a couple times. It's all right. Fuck. And we ended up not even fucking using the location any damn way, so it doesn't make a difference
But
at the end of the day.
apocalypse proof.
Yes.
But when we got out, because I had a shot list, like I had a fucking shot list the first weekend. The second weekend I did have a shot list, but I left it at somebody's house who shall remain unnamed. No.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe someone who
Jackson.
has
Jackson.
trouble keeping employment, perhaps.
Possibly. Dude, she listens to this.
Well, how about this? Get a job and keep it.
Got him.
Man.
Got him.
Oh man, she's gonna. Oh no, she won't listen to this because she's the type of lady who will probably.
She probably blocked you. Right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Even if she didn't.
Hey, listen, I'm sure you're
for this other than get a job.
I'm sure you're a nice person other than, not being able to keep a job, but just get one and keep it and see how much better your life goes.
But anywho,
Yeah, go ahead, Kieran.
first weekend we went out there and I had a shot. I felt like it went pretty okay. That was the first thing I've directed of mine since fucking college. I directed a audition for my buddy, but that's fucking Shakespeare in one camera angle. Wasn't too much to it. Is as good as it possibly could have went for being a million fucking degrees.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't like as bad as it could have been. Because,
Not nearly.
95.
what'd you guys think?
I thought it was a lot of fun. The stuff with Sam was cool, but I really liked the second week when we were out there with Kevin. I wish you would have been there, Sam.
I wish I could have been there. I always want to hang out with Kevin.
I know. He's awesome. Dude, somebody who just shows up and was just ready to fucking go.
That's what Kieran said. That's exactly what Kieran said.
I only met the guy and I am itching to work with him again.
We will.
He just from what I understand, not really a big film guy, no?
I mean, he likes movies, but no, this isn't he's never acted in anything before. He's never.
He probably never had an aspiration of any kind to act in anything.
But I asked him
imagine.
for help, and he said, "I'll be there."
And the dude was more prepared, and I haven't been on a lot. I've been on a few quote unquote. I've been PA'd on a lot of indie sets, and he came prepared more than fucking 90% of the actors I've ever fucking seen.
Dude, you literally, so you text me 2 days before we were going out there, maybe 3 days before we were going out there and shooting. You're like, hey, we've got the zombie figured out, right? Because I had somebody that was lined up. First guy that I had lined up was like, nah, man, I've got my son this weekend. I'm sorry. I didn't know y'all would be shooting it now. I can't do it. Second guy was Justin, my boy, and he was like, nah, dude, I'm sorry. I've got to work. I've got bills to pay. And I was like, shit, I understand. And Kevin, literally, I texted him that day and was like, what are you doing Saturday? And he was like, oh, shit, I'm actually off. What do you got? Like, you want to be a zombie? And he was like, hell yeah, I'd like to be a zombie.
Brother bought a basket of beers.
He did. No.
Oh yeah, that much I know.
Like
that
a
much
Dollar
I know.
General basket. I'm pretty sure it was legit a Dollar General basket where we went to we floated the river 2 or 3 weeks before we went out there and shot, and I'm 90% sure that's the same basket that he took from the Dollar General that we bought beer from.
He's a man amongst men. Is Kevin Fritchie?
He's a man for the boys.
Yeah, he's for the boys 100%. I fucked with Kevin Fritchie big time.
Rolled up with his basket of beers, 2 different fucking costumes, and immediately took directions. Sat in a fucking makeup chair for what, 2 hours?
2 hours. Sat in a makeup chair for 2 hours. Was just happy to be there. They're did not, because we had to shoot a bunch of stuff before we were even ready for the zombie, and we were sitting up there with the makeup because the makeup person was Dustin's daughter, and just we didn't want to go down there and shoot a bunch of stuff and just leave them to it.
Right,
And
right.
hey, we'll wait till everyone's done and we'll go down there. Kevin sat in my truck in the AC for at least an hour maybe 30 minutes.
Which
It
that was,
wasn't that long.
to be fair, that was probably the easiest part of it, just getting to sit in the
Just
AC.
sit in the truck. No, after that we made his ass run. No, for
Yeah.
sure.
Which and he fucking ran, and you ran too. I don't want to I don't want to downplay your contributions
Did
at
jump
all.
a fence, but
But-
Kevin did too. Kevin fell into a fence.
Dude, Kevin fucking took a bump. Kevin took a big old bump.
He's taking the bumps. Yeah, my shit was mad easy. All I had to do was sit up on a fucking roof and like pretend like my leg was fucked up and cycle a rifle.
and when we not to spoil too much, but yeah, when we were shooting the
There's a
zombie-
chase sequence.
There's a chase sequence. Kevin fell for multiple times.
Oh, yeah,
over
Kieran
and
told
over
me.
at full
Yeah.
sprint, just plopping all his body weight on the ground, and I was very happy to have him around. I was very proud.
Have you gotten a chance to look at the shot like you were talking about when the briefcase pops open?
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work.
Hell
It's
yeah!
gonna work.
Yeah, it's
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
But dude, I gave him one bit of direction before we even started, and he just fucking took it and ran. I was like, dude, you're gonna feel like a jackass acting like a zombie. You're gonna feel like you're doing too much. You're not doing too much. He's like, okay. And then he just went hell for leather. I remember during between one of the things, he's like, I'm glad you told me I wasn't gonna look. I was gonna look like a jackass, but I feel okay. And I'm like, you're doing fucking great, buddy.
Yeah. You're
that-
gonna feel silly, but don't worry about it.
Keep
Don't
it
worry
up,
about
buddy.
it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm itching to work with that motherfucker again.
We will. We got to write Kevin Easy.
I was about to say we've got a little something in the pipeline right now. A little fucking teaser for you folks there. A new little something coming on from the brains of these two fellas right here.
Hell yeah, dude.
So, I was thinking because when we took a couple of set photos, and those are some of my favorite set photos. Particularly, we had the fours going up.
Oh, fucking! I
So
on my
G.
Instagram today. How are you? You never followed me back on Instagram because I tried to tag you. And
I don't have it. I don't have
need
it.
to do that. I need to do all.
Grow
I
up.
need- I need, I'm,
No,
I don't ever use Instagram for anything.
I don't have an Instagram because I couldn't trust myself. I had an Instagram, but it was back when I was still drinking, and I was a menace in DM.
He told me the tale.
Okay. Yeah, but you could just not go in the DM.
Also, you don't drink anymore.
Drink anymore? Yeah.
Yeah.
But at this point, I don't want to fucking add everybody back and be like, "Hey, it's me again."
I'm Kieran.
I don't drink anymore. I won't terrorize.
Hey.
All right,
I'm not gonna hit you with the Alec Baldwin monologue in your fucking DM one time.
because that was the thing. I'd never send like girls pictures of my balls or anything, but I would send them poetry, which is arguably worse.
I don't think you need to argue about it. It is probably worse.
Ladies out there,
Yes, all
either
the
receive a poem or a picture of
Yeah,
my penis.
let's make a poll on the Facebook channel real quick. Attach it to the
I really
fucking
am curious,
episode.
actually, what is worse? Because I've written a letter too in my time. You know, what I
Facebook,
mean?
YouTube, I meant.
I've told y'all this story before. I think I've definitely told Kieran. I think because we were talking about his DM game. So when I was 16, there was this girl I had a crush on, and it was Valentine's Day. So the day before, I went to Walmart and I spent like $70 on just Valentine's bullshit. Just
Oh my
and
days.
Dude, tell me about this.
I go to bed.
Oh my days.
I set my alarm for 4 a.m. Oh, excuse me. Before I go to bed that night, I write a 3-page paper on notebook paper about how I feel about this chick. No shit, 3 fucking pages, handwritten. I was simping as hell. It was the
No
first girl
judgment,
it was
brother.
the first girl I'd ever kissed. So I was feeling
Hey.
some type
Yeah.
of dude. You know what I'm saying?
That first kiss will make you feel some type of
It
way.
had me feeling some type of way. And so I was,
I ain't mad at you.
and so I go to her house at like 4 a.m. Valentine's Day, set up all this shit on her front porch, let her front and center, and leave. And don't say a word. And then the next school day happens. I go to school, don't see her, don't hear a word from her. And then
I think you have told me this actually. I think I remember this one.
This really hurt.
and then her and my boys start dating.
That's
Like,
yes. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, you have told me this one. Yeah.
Which I
God
I
bless
was mad at
America.
boy, but I was like, damn, that sucks. That
Yeah, that sucks a
just be
lot.
trifling. You know what I'm saying?
You have never lied when you say those words.
I have lied. I think yeah.
When you say those words, but no,
Specifically, yes, that is when I don't lie.
that is the truth of it. Just- go ahead, Kieran.
So I've told you guys before why, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it on here because I think it makes for good comedy that I'm banned from Tinder and Hinge.
yeah.
And Hinge.
Well,
They're-
same
they're
parent
the
company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay,
connected.
got you.
So, Sam, have I told you this?
I remember you saying you were banned. I don't remember you saying why, but I bet I can guess why.
So,
Oh, you
why
matched
go-
the broad
No.
multiple times.
I want to hear you guess.
Because you matched with the one broad, and then y'all like didn't work out, and then y'all matched again, right? And she thought you were like stalking her or some shit like that.
That's what I thought it was fun. Okay. So I matched with this one broad. We go on a date. It's fairly nice. And then on the second time, she asked if I come to her place. And I shit you not, dude. I walk into this house and she had cats. And I've been in some pretty messy apartments before. Literal cat shit on the fucking floor.
Oh hell no! See, real quick
How
note.
much cat shit are we talking?
You go, yeah. Let's
Not-
address that.
Not like mountains, but probably, I don't know if you can see over that coffee table. There's like a little black lint over there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that every like.
Okay, how about this? If there's any cat shit on your floor when you're having company, that's
Say
unacceptable.
every 5 feet.
Well, that's a bit of example, but it was like scattered.
How about this? Rhodey has been to my house multiple times. Have you ever seen cat shit on my
Sam's got
floor?
two cats.
Yeah.
I've never smelled cat piss. And
Exactly, and I can't even smell.
motherfucker can't smell. That's exactly.
But I keep my shit correct. It's 675 square feet. Go ahead.
So, and at that point in the back of my mind, I'm like, I got to see it through. But we go to her and like start cuddling, and then one of her cats just come up and fucking bear hugs me on my like just clings to me, like fucking save me from this woman.
Shit everywhere.
Shit on the walls.
So I run to the bathroom just in a moment of panic, and when I get to the bathroom, I look in the toilet, and there's a layer of human shit caked under the seat. And-
Wait, hold on. Sorry, when we say under the seat, not the lid.
So when you close it, so it's more. Let me rephrase.
I know
It's in the
exactly
bowl.
what he means
It's in
already.
the bowl.
Okay.
So like under
Yep.
the bowl where presumably your ass would point.
Right.
There's just a layer of shit.
Just like doesn't have a toilet brush.
Just no.
Doesn't use it.
In a moment of panic, which I should have just been a man and said, "Hey, this is fucking disgusting. I'm going home."
Just be shitting.
But
That's the way it goes.
so I just like I want to halfway preserve this woman's feelings. So I call my buddy Ben. I'm trying to be real quiet about it. I'm like, "Hey, dude, you got to give me a call in like the next 10 seconds and make up an emergency so I can get the fuck out of here." And I exit the bathroom. She was listening to me. And so she starts screaming like, get out. And I'm like, okay, fuck it. Bye. And so we unmatch.
End result is the same.
We unmatch. And then probably like 2 or 3 months later, I saw on my Bumble likes that she liked me again. So I don't think she recognized who I was. And then we start chatting and I'm like, I'm going to see how far I can take this. And we have a good like hour-long fucking small talk chat. When I finally like give up the game, I'm like, hey, we've matched before. She goes, oh, I remember you. Your picture sucked. And I was like, well,
Damn, dude.
Twice.
all I said was, got him. And then she blocked me. And then I'm on Hinge a couple of months later and I see her again. And in Hinge, you can see your likes like way easier and shit. So at the time, I'm like, I'm going to see if I can go 3 for 3. And I swiped right. And then like a couple of weeks later, I was banned. So I'm assuming that's what got me off there. And I've always said this, if I'm going to die, it's going to be committing to a bit. And I committed to that bit.
Respect. Also,
To that bit.
that's so crazy. Like, hey, I remember you. Your picture sucked when she's got cat shit on her floor and just doo-doo in the bowl.
Yeah, your house sucked.
Yeah, like your fucking hygiene is trash, you fucking rotten bitch. What's the matter with you?
Take the shower.
Like that shit legitimately makes me mad. People, and I'm not gonna go too long about it, but like as someone who like sees apartments on a regular basis, like when they like there's doo doo in the car. I see that more than y'all probably think. Just like pet doo doo, just like stamped into the fucking carpet, dog. That shit. And these fucking dogs, their fucking nails are fucking overgrown and shit. It definitely hurts them. The litter box hasn't been cleaned in fucking 5 days. That like, how about this? I'm gonna say this, and we don't have to end with this, but I'm gonna say this: if you get a fucking pet, it's your job at that point to fucking take care of it. It doesn't matter. All the way. If it's inconvenient to you, find a fucking workaround. Don't unless it's like tearing your fucking kids up or something like that. Maybe that's a different story.
No,
You know what I'm
a
saying?
dog that bites, a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things where you might have to get rid of a dog.
Right.
Other than that, you deal with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you fucking deal with it. When you adopted or otherwise got that pet into your home, you accept the responsibility for its well-being and its life. So people should take that more fucking seriously.
Just take your own household hygiene.
And that too. Also, clean your fucking house.
No, and that's one thing. Like my house, y'all been in my house before, and it's been a little dirty. Like there's hair on the floor.
Yeah, but there's 2 other people that live there with you.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
But there's never been feces in my floor.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like
fuck
that's
no.
orders buried alive.
I've never
You know
been
what
like,
I'm
this is
saying?
a dirty house ever in my
Oh,
life.
this is foul.
Yeah, I've never been like, what the fuck, Rhodey? This is disgusting.
And there's a difference between like I think like a little bit dirty and like feces in the floor every 5
There's
feet.
a massive difference. Yeah, bro. That shit is super crazy. Like,
Because it's not like you can't smell. It's not like you can't. But sorry, it's not like
I am
90%
the average person. Yeah, no, I
It's-
can't. You're right. That's why I got to be super duper careful about this shit.
You're very good at it.
Yeah, like because I know cat piss stinks. I don't know, but everyone's told me it stinks, so I got to be mega careful. Luckily, my fucking cats are not assholes and fucking piss where they're supposed to. But like,
Which I'm sorry.
yes, go ahead.
So you can't smell, but you were saying when we were shooting Moonflower out there, that you could smell the guts or the pig, or in the pig the processing plant.
Yeah, I smelled something. Something was getting in my nose, and it wasn't good.
No, like
yeah,
foul?
yeah, something was. I didn't like get nauseous or anything. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, something stinks.
Not
here.
used to this.
It might have been like the collective animal shit smell of like chickens and pigs and goats and who the fuck knows what.
feel like
I don't know.
It was like when Spider-Man like gets his powers, gets like the spider sense and starts like going crazy with all the like extra.
For a second, when we were
sensory
like, when they
information.
chucked the fucking pig into the like de-skinning machine,
Dude, they have an industrial machine that literally it's a boiler on one side. It's literally like water that heats
Yeah.
them up to a certain point, and then there's a basket that's made into it that flips them into it, and it just rolls them around and literally like rubs the
yeah,
skin
these
off.
gears just fucking tear the skin off, and you hear it just
It go plunking and flop, dude. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I've seen some shit, but
like I had to turn away when they chucked it in. I was like, I don't know about this. This is a little much for me. I know it's already dead, but it's a little much for me. But yeah,
I've seen a lot of shit, and I'd never seen anything like that.
yeah, I'd never seen anything like that before. And like I told you at the fucking house, like the one dude was like, he grabbed like the intestines from one of the, and was trying to like loop it around the dude who was spraying down a goat's neck. Like,
Just dudes having fun.
just the lads, as they call them just the lads having fun, dude.
The lads on the show who's
I mean, they were cutting up gigantically in there, dude. Like they weren't just all day long killing and cleaning and processing animals,
It's a
dude.
crazy job.
Like the fucking dude was like, he grabbed a goat and just like basically like threw it up in the air and just got caught on the hook damn near. Like he didn't even like hang it on it correctly.
Wait, he fucking Kobe'd that shit?
He Kobe'd it.
Basically, yeah, he dragged the hook into position, just kind of went,
Just imagine like the goat was the helicopter kind of thing, and the
yeah, because you got to get the hook like right. Well, the camera's out there, but you got to get like right underneath right here under where your jaw.
through the jaw.
Yeah, right through the jaw where it meets your neck, right there.
Sam, you missed the Kobe joke.
He did miss the Kobe.
I didn't miss it. I just didn't think it was good.
He didn't think it was good. He thought it Sam hates me, actually, everybody. Not funny.
No, it was. It was.
Laugh.
To be completely fair, I should have laughed. It wasn't all that bad. I'm just fucking around.
It's not as bad as beef stew.
Nothing's as bad as beef stew, but
That's the first episode that we're on. I don't actually hate that. It's just
but it's gonna all be fucking resolved by this title.
true.
Big guts and big nuts.
Pig guts and big
Can
nuts.
y'all dig it for real?
Guys, I'm not going to apologize for being a
Butts.
genius.
Pig
You
guts,
shouldn't.
pig nuts, and chicks' butts.
Oh, well, you know what? The rule of threes.
Can we throw that in
The
there?
comedy rule of threes.
I don't think-
But there was no chicks' butts.
There was
Not on the set of Moonflower, but we have been talking about Hinge and Tinder a little bit. You know,
And I do like the
chicks'
butts of chicks.
I do like butts of chicks.
Listen, I don't want to be
No,
offensive here,
I ain't trying to speak out of
Yeah, exactly.
say things that are,
Yeah, I don't want to get
radical.
canceled here.
only a little too radical.
But I like women's butts.
the female figure, it does
You
something
know?
to me. You know what I'm saying?
How about this?
what does it do to you?
She's got a great ass, and your head's all the way up in it.
That's heat. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's Heat. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the better lines in Heat.
And if anybody asks me why I stayed with that woman so long, she's got a great ass.
And your head's all the way up in it.
That does help.
Oh, dude, it helps a lot.
It's not bad.
make a lot of problems go away really quickly.
Yeah, large. We're here now. It's for all those of you who have tuned in and listened to this long. You're finally getting to the true game of the podcast. We're letting y'all know.
That's all you really need.
Yeah, you're finally getting to the gems.
Be really nice to me and
We've said a lot of silly things, but we're telling you real stuff now.
serious right now.
A nice butt and a nice attitude. I mean, really, a nice attitude, even in lieu of a nice
You don't
butt,
even have that nice.
will go a long way.
Fine, just be
yeah,
fine.
be nice to the fellas, as long as they're nice to you, of course. It's I wouldn't say it's quid pro quo because that's not correct, but it's a reciprocation. It's very important.
kind of like when you reciprocate your boy by touching his balls when he touches yours.
It's much like
Similar.
it's much like when you do that. Yes, it's
similar to
just
what-
like that. Yes,
Karen, when you do that, I think about exactly what we're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
right
When
now.
every time you tell me about with you doing that, I'm like, yeah, that's what I do with women. That's exactly right.
Wait a minute, whose balls was I touching a moonflower, boy?
Mine, I guess. If anybody, it's probably mine. My ass was touched by 2 different men that night,
That's fair.
and that's
Same.
true.
Same.
One of us had a numb ass by the time everything was said and done. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. That's
Yeah.
damn sure.
Yeah, that was wild. Again, I can't say enough. Thank the boys for keeping the spiders away from old Sam here, because when you said you killed the one and the babies came out of it,
Dude,
I would have lost my
That
fucking
happened to me
mind.
twice. I stomped on a spider and babies came out.
I would have lost my fucking
But
mind.
the first time was on your side of the fire, and I was like, Sam, if he looks down, he's gonna see this.
Hey, I'm getting up. The guts are falling out. It's fucking over.
done.
It's
He's gonna
over.
go home.
Yeah,
He doesn't
I'm
want to
done.
be here.
No more. No more. No amount of alcohol is gonna make me not scared of spiders. It doesn't matter.
No amount of alcohol.
No, for real. Believe me.
You
Believe.
tried.
Back in high school when we got drunk a couple times, my buddy had a pet tarantula. He's like, "What if I put this on?" He's like, "I would fucking shoot you. I would shoot you in your mother's house right now."
How many beers did fuck a
I'm gonna kill
tarantula?
you for
A lot. Yeah, the game is over. Exactly. I'm gonna kill you for real. I will fucking shoot you in this house or this trailer if you fucking put that tarantula on me.
The trailer's a home.
It's not a house though.
You're right. You're right.
kind of a home.
It's a home. It's not a house.
Mobile home.
So mobile. It's so
One could
transport-
argue it's more efficient than a house.
Kinda in some ways. Not when tornadoes.
Yeah,
show
now,
up.
or just inclement weather in general. To
Really?
be really honest with you.
or
Excuse me.
or water.
Yeah, or just nature in general.
Just
strong
being
winds,
outside in
Yeah.
general, like most homes are.
quality of life. Not,
Oh, do
not
you
so.
consider homes outside or inside?
What do you mean homes?
Like a home. Like
Well, I mean,
this-
it depends on who you ask.
is this house inside or outside?
The
The house is outside, but then you're inside the house.
But yeah, I mean, what
when
the
you're-
fuck kind of question
So when
is
you're
that?
referring to your house, you're not thinking about the inside? You're not thinking about what
Well, I live in an apartment, so
it's kind of like a house though.
it's not at all. It's 675 square feet.
Is this what the
It's like the size of your dad's living room and kitchen.
It's like-
It's not a house. It's not a house.
Is this what the other end of the tomato conversation feels like?
This is what it feels like, Kieran. Actually, now that you mention I understand that I'm making a ridiculous point right now, but I want you to realize how it makes me feel when you talk about tomato sounding like tomato.
Very meta shit going on right now.
But God damn it, it's not.
Brody made a parallel on accident, dude. That's the kind of things you can expect from these long form podcasts.
Oh shit. Yeah, when the camera's off, things get a little
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
up in here.
yeah, fucking podcast after dark, dude. It's fucking 10:19 p.m. The boys are cranking, and not the way you think.
Oh, damn it.
Maybe you're not.
See, there he goes again. See, there he goes again. He's talking about balls. Now he wants to crank with the boys.
Dude just wants to crank with
What's
the boys.
I know why you invited us over now. It's all becoming clear.
It's
Hey,
fucking.
boys, I'll get you another drink. It's okay.
I'm willing to bet these levels are manufactured. We're not recording anything
Not
at all, right?
No, this is for Kieran's private.
Yeah. This is all for ASMR while you fucking put your hand down your goofy little pants right there.
Kieran,
You
what did
fucking
you think?
fool.
What? You're wearing shorts, asshole.
That is true.
Got it.
I don't know what that even
What an
means, but
idiot.
you're right. I am wearing shorts.
Shorts are objectively gayer than pants. There's more skin. Why are you showing that off? You want other dudes to look
What
at
a
'em?
fucking loser, dude.
I mean, damn, dude, that sounds kind of exclusionary. What's wrong with guys looking at my legs, dude?
That's true, Kieran. Why are you looking?
Yeah, dude. First you're talking about touching guys' balls. Now you're saying it's wrong for guys. I mean, pick a lane,
I didn't
dude.
even notice his legs. I'm like,
You're
You don't see leg.
I gotta be real. You're going off as a real fucking centrist right now.
I don't see
I don't know what's
anatomy.
going on.
I was just
I don't see anatomy. Guys, girls, doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, just bodies.
Yeah, it's all bodies and holes. What can I do?
a right pocket's a right pocket.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. I think that's where we end it, folks. All right. I have to pee really fucking bad, though.
Okay.
Take a little pause.
We can pause. We can
Take a-
chat
yeah.
more. I don't give a
Are
damn.
y'all cool with chatting?
I'm cool with chatting, dude. I'm having so much
We're with
fun.
the boys.
Give a shit.
Let Sam take a piss. We'll be right back.
Who gives a shit?
We're back.
Fucking, and we're back. The McLaughlin group. Like I was saying, that's kind of sort of how we found out about 9/11 as it was happening when I was in 6th grade math class.
That's a crazy drop-in point.
Heard, by the way. Continue.
I know it is. Listen, I know how to make a stinger. But yeah, that's Channel 1 news from my old heads out there is what I was referring to. Because one of the other teachers, Rutherford, Osceola, not as small as your town or your town for that matter. Y'all are from both smaller towns than I am. But they ran in there and said, yeah, there's a plane has just ran into the World Trade. I didn't know what the fuck the World Trade Center was. I don't think anybody at that time really did. And we're in Texas. You know what I mean? What the fuck?
There is one in Dallas, which is crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not. But so anyways, and fucking old Mr. Brown put the shit on the TV, the CRT. For you folks at home, the CRT TV. The corner of the imagine hanging a CRT TV, mounting a CRTV.
You have to go under. No, it doesn't just hook up to the back. It would have.
I don't remember. It's been so fucking long now. Yeah, it would have to. It would have to. Those bitches weigh 100 fucking pounds.
We're talking structure.
A 20-inch screen weighs fucking 100 pounds. But anyways, that's crazy that y'all. God damn it! I just fucking disconnected the mic.
Oh shit!
And I'm back. And I'm back. I've just adjust my hand. That's crazy that did y'all ever have overhead projector transparencies?
Yes.
First grade.
Mine went through about 5th grade. We got which you had smart boards. We had Promethean boards.
Ooh, okay.
Promethean boards.
Was it the same thing?
It's the same exact thing.
4 markers.
But you had to get fucked in the ass because of the Greek.
It's a little Greek.
A little humor for you folks.
little gay humor for the Greeks out there.
Little mythology humor.
Which is crazy because Smartboard's actually one of my company's clients.
No shit.
Yeah, and one of the things we made is their entire campaign is just shitting on Promethean.
Hell yes, dude. I respect that kind of shit, dude.
Like all
Just
the
outright smearing.
because it's basically the fucking Pepsi Challenge or whatever the fuck, because they just put one clip of a Smartboard and one clip of Promethean board. Everything I've ever edited was side by side, and the Smartboard fucking just wipes the Promethean board.
They're awesome. No, they were pretty
Really?
cool. They're pretty cool. They're touchscreen, and it's on
Right.
a projector kind of deal, but it's on a whiteboard that's like built
But-
into the wall.
Okay, yeah, okay. I know what you're talking
But
about
you
now.
can
Yeah.
read them, and they recognize like where your fingers.
Sure, and
touch.
you can like
There's
you
little
can
markers
trace
and
things.
shit.
It's like MS Paint with your finger type of
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, but for
Yeah.
classroom.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I've seen those. I got teachers in my family, and they've definitely. I've seen them using them shits. That's crazy. I'm not that much older than Kieran. I'm considerably older than you, I guess. But
I think I'm right smack dab in the middle of you.
yeah, you are because
Cool.
you're 24,
23.
23.
27.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right you're right in the middle of the both of us, pretty much. Yeah. I'm 35 for the folks at home. I'm the elder statesman here.
True.
Father Sam.
And no, I wouldn't go as far as that. As I've said before to both you boys, probably a smart man learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from other people's, and I've only been able to learn the hard way.
That's.
So,
But I think
you know.
honestly, I think you learn more shit just fucking up yourself, though. Like, yeah,
you're right.
understand the saying is
You're right.
wise man learns from other people, but you don't become wise and realize that you need to learn from other people's shit until you fuck up considerably on your own. I think.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I can't say that if that's true or not because I only know the one way that I ever learned anything. But I've known people, friends of mine who observed, basically the friends of mine in our group who observed like the ways we were fucking up and like, all right, I'm not going to do what these guys are doing. They were few and far between. There was like maybe 1 or 2 of them, the ones that are still alive anyways. But I'm really not sure where I was going with that. I'm just old, I guess is what I was saying. I'm just the old guy here, I guess is the thing to say.
It happens.
Really and truly.
Well, I think BDN's older than you, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he's
How old is
he's like early 40s. He's like 41, 42, something like that. Maybe even just 40. But
So
because I've known Dustin since I was like 15, 16 years old.
I love
Dustin's the elder statesman.
That's true. He's
Well,
not here.
yeah.
I wish he was here.
Yeah, I wish he was too.
I really love that you call him BDN now. It makes me laugh.
Yeah, because that's the name we made up back in the bandmates shit. Yeah.
So I mentioned this. This is like 2 blocks ago we did this, but when we threw up the 4s, because I know that's a Fantastic Four thing.
Yeah.
But you and I know what it means, baby.
So I was like, are we the 4 horsemen of SCK Hollywood?
I mean, at this point, we got to be. Fucking hey, we've done 2 shorts with just 4 of us.
3 shorts.
You
count yourself part of the third one, motherfucker.
I wasn't part of the. What do you mean I wasn't in fucking Gone Away at all.
I wasn't either, but I was there. You know.
Why were you there if you weren't in it?
Because I was helping him record.
Okay. I got you.
Because he
Okay.
wasn't going to leave Dustin Nash high and dry whenever.
Damn, Kieran, he's shitting on you right now.
I worked that Saturday. I served my nickel. I served my nickel on gone away, young man.
He said I served my nickel.
He definitely did.
He did.
That was the whole thing.
100.
I was like, I didn't do shit for going away yesterday. I know Kieran was out there. I told Dustin I was going to help him with this. I'm gonna be there if he needs help. And he texted me that night, because I was driving home. He was like, "Hey man, I know if you're tired, like, and you want to stay home, I totally understand." And I was like, "Well, dude, like, if you need help, like, I'll be there." And he was like, "I could really use the help." And I was like, "All right, well, then I'm gonna be there."
Right.
Like, all right, I got you.
And to be fair, like when we were all like loading shit up and about ready to go back and go to bed and get ready, Dustin said something about, and Kieran was like, "No, buddy,
Straight up.
ain't happening."
No,
Sorry.
It wasn't even. I don't even think it was when we were like loading up. I think we were going back to get something, and I was like,
Yeah, it was. We were in the golf cart. Yeah, you're right.
And the context was like, I'll stay, because I was true about this as far as Moonflower went. I was like, dude, I'll stay up till fucking 5 a.m. if that means we don't have to come back out here tomorrow. He was like, well, will you get up to go to Fort Worth with me? And I looked him dead in the face. I went, no.
Yeah, he even laughed. He's like, no, absolutely. Which I would have said the same thing. Like, no, brother, no. I no disrespect to BDN, OG, triple OG. My man has done the most. He has done the most.
Well, that's if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have been able to
100, and it would
1,000,000%,
and it wouldn't have looked nearly as good.
It damn sure would not.
It wouldn't have looked nearly as good.
No, I don't think it would have even been. We wouldn't have even done it.
We might not have even. Yeah, we wouldn't have other things to do it with.
Shit, that a month before we actually shot it, he was like, "Hey, do you want to do shorts?" And we're like, "Fuck it, let's make movie.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I mean,
feature out.
Yeah, and I damn sure. I mean, even if I had the money, I wouldn't have known what to get.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? I would have had no fucking idea.
I wouldn't have known how to use it if I had got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dustin Nash gets all my respect.
Yeah, he's an OG
the reason
triple OG.
that after staying up all night the night before, when I knew he was out there, I was like, I ain't knocking y'all for going, because I told him, I was like, hey, I think the other boys are going home.
Well, I came out there with y'all for a little while. Oh, you mean Sunday?
Sunday. This is Sunday afternoon. I was driving home. And I was like, I know Kieran was out there with you yesterday. I'll be out there today if you need help. I think they're gonna head on home. He was like, oh, word, no worries.
Yeah, the boys headed home, got Sonic on the way, and
Sonic
and chugged on back, baby.
I did Sonic that night. That's funny. It's right. There's one right by my house, which is always it's horrible. I really wish it wasn't that close to me, but
yeah, I know the one. I go to that one pretty.
Yeah.
I go to that one more regularly than I should.
So
really.
Podcast listeners, y'all don't know. I grew up where like going to Walmart was like a 30-minute adventure, like in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like you're going way out of the way to do just about anything, and so. Having a Sonic 3 minutes away from where I live currently here in Denton is really crazy. Like, I don't but anything really, like anything I want to get to is 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, because you live the most remote of the three of us without a doubt. But I mean, Nakona is not super far removed, but there's not a whole lot of options.
We were Ennis, but we were 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. Believe me, as someone who's driven with y'all to get to anything worth going to, it takes at least 20 minutes to get to anything you're trying to get to. Which, by the way, I love being out there. I don't mind that at all. It's 100% worth being out there.
It's cool. It's just different. It's very different.
It's just different because, like, when y'all went to Walmart, I was like, what? How are they not fucking back by now? And I was like, oh, yeah, it takes half an hour to get there. That's why. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. But, yeah, fucking, because in Weatherford, like, there was things to be had, but, that's one of the only reasons I haven't really left Denton yet, to be honest with you, is everything that I want, like, foods that I like, they're all really close to me. And there's venues to see shows and play shows as a guy that's in a band. You know what I mean?
There's bars.
That's a big,
music.
Yeah.
I love
and all my friends live here.
I really
you know what I mean?
love Denton, and it's really would hurt my parents to hear me say that. Like, I don't really see myself leaving here anytime soon, just because of how all my friends are here. And
yeah, like that's what I mean.
When I was about a year ago, I was considering leaving, and I was thinking about it, and like all my friends are gonna be moving away because they were only here for school. Because I graduated earlier.
Well, that's what happened to me when I moved here. All my boys, I got here late, and all my fools moved away a year later.
But like I like it here. It's become home for me.
It's the nice middle ground because it's not a big city.
It's not
a big city
because it's not Dallas. Fuck Dallas.
Yeah, I couldn't live in Dallas, man.
Can you imagine walking everywhere?
I mean,
it's not a walkable city, dude.
No,
not
yes,
a-
it is too. It is
certain
too.
parts. If you're downtown, it is, and you can walk to like.
Not even. You don't even have to be downtown. You can be like right up by White Rock Lake, which is a beautiful lake. I recommend anyone to go see, by the way. But
City Lake.
White Rock. No, seriously, White Rock Lake is beautiful. It really is. Like
When you go to any other metropolitan city, fucking anywhere else in the world, it is so much more walkable than Dallas.
I don't know about it.
I've got scooters.
I can only attest to the
Austin.
places I've been.
Dallas has
I've
scooters now. I guess my bad.
I don't know that Dallas is any less walkable than fucking like compared to what would you say
Like
major
Chicago or New York.
I've never been to
Oh,
Chicago or New
Yeah,
York.
those
so,
cities
okay.
are very much walkable,
But they're set up for public transit as a general rule.
and they were always the biggest
know what I mean?
hubs. You know what I mean? Like Dallas came along like when was New York founded versus when was Dallas, Texas founded? Like Texas wasn't even a thing, and
And even beyond founded, like when did Dallas, Texas become a true boom town and
City,
Fort Worth as
city,
well? You know what I'm
right.
saying? Truly established.
Oh, he's pulling out the phone,
I'm just
man.
curious.
I'm about to fucking school.
no, I'm
I mean,
sorry.
we're all Texas boys.
I'm curious.
These are Texas facts.
because
you
I
know?
And don't get me wrong, I would much rather live in Texas than a lot of other places.
Respect.
there's a reason.
I'd rather
it's not
live here
New
than
York City.
virtually anywhere else in the country. And I've been damn near everywhere but New York City.
Which we ought to make a trek out there if we can someday. Maybe if we make it big in the
Well,
business.
I was
York-
talking to
yeah.
I was talking to Greg, Greg who does the barbecue for Russian Greg, and he took his kids to Brighton Beach out in, and I've always wanted to go there. That's the Russian neighborhood. I don't know if anyone knows that.
Oh yeah, he went to Coney Island.
Yeah, he went there. Yeah, but I've never been to New York at all. But my stepdad grew up there in the fucking Brooklyn in the taxi driver 70s.
Real New York.
Yeah, well, he drove a taxi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He you know, my stepdad's. I have so many fucking cool ass stories about him.
Okay.
But go ahead. Rory.
No,
Texas
I'm sorry. You got them big Texas facts. So New York, that's what I had thought. It was when America was like first discovered. So New York City was settled in 1624, and Dallas,
Sure.
Texas, was incorporated.
That'd be late 1800s, probably.
It's middle of it, 1856.
Not too far off though. That's later than I would have guessed though.
But that's no, because Texas wasn't Texas until mid 1830s.
You know what? You're right. You're right. A little history lesson.
A little Mexico
folks.
action
Yeah.
back then.
A little the original gentrification.
Yes. Settle with your boys.
We're in it deep, folks. Which, since we're in it deep, I think we've had this conversation before.
Yes.
The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, or the
We did talk about that, not very respectfully, not very pretty recently.
oh, and Clutching Pearls now, Sam.
Well, no. Listen, I was just about to say that. It was mostly me being very flippant about it. To be completely fair, so I'm not knocking anybody else. I just like to laugh. Everybody.
And obviously, like the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, it's more of a representative thing than who's actually in there. It's a metaphor for who's fucking.
Think so?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. No, it is.
I guess that makes.
symbolism. It's the soldiers that we forgot.
I guess that makes more sense. The people that couldn't be identified. I guess
that
that
was
makes
posed
sense. Yeah.
was what's his name?
And I think, why are you laughing? I think his name is Gay Billy.
What's it? I can't decide which option I like better for the joke. I think what's his name is just like a scotch, but being Gay Billy is.
Is it Gabe? Gabe?
No, it's
No,
Gay
it's Gay
Billy.
Gay G A Y.
Billy, who is gay.
Gay Billy.
Yeah, it is Billy who is a. Now hold on though.
It doesn't make him any less of a hero.
Is he gay? Whoa! Why'd you have to make that distinction?
You could do
So
like-
he is a homosexual.
Like
Yeah, he's Gay Billy.
I thought he was gay in like the old time sense of
Billy.
No, it's
Yeah,
not, bro.
yeah.
Boy, I can't wait to
Jovial
go to war.
Billy.
I love war. Boy, I love war.
Yeah, he was doing the. He's in with the rubber. Yeah.
Live action.
Yes, sir.
The Unknown Soldier was actually the one riding the bomb on the way down in Doctor Strangelove.
That's the
Gay Billy.
That's a.
Is that his name in that movie?
No,
I know it's not.
that's a. Fuck, I can't remember.
Okay.
It's not. I think it's
I do love Strange Love.
shit. It's high. I think he's a country artist. I think it's Slim Langhorne Slim. I think is the name of that guy that does
It's
that.
definitely his last name.
No, Langhorne Slim is too young to be that guy. It's something like that though. It's
Stand
something
by.
like that.
Jamie
I'll
looked
be
that
your
up.
Jamie. I'll be your Jamie.
Yeah. Y'all ever seen? You could think you could beat a gorilla. No, but okay. How about this, real quick though? The thing with like, could
100 minutes.
100 men beat a gorilla? The answer is yes.
Well, 1,000,000%.
like without question, 100 men could beat a fucking gorilla. Like that's 50 men could beat a gorilla.
With prep time.
I mean, well, obviously,
Slim pickings.
obviously,
Slim
there we go.
Pickens.
Slim Pickens. That's what it was. Slim Pickens. Yeah. But no, like, and yeah, the fucking Joe Rogan. But for real though, 50 men like of our physical capabilities and stature. Not none of us are athletes. I would go.
Speak for yourself, pussy.
Yes.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry.
Suicides out in the back.
Oh, for real? You've been in it? He said I've been running suicides.
A little down and back, motherfucker. Yeah.
Hitting them economies in the football
Yeah.
fields. Yeah, I feel you.
Son.
Hand on the line.
Two a days on these hoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
3-point stance and run them economies. Hell yeah.
Did I ever tell you about when I tried football, Rody?
No.
Oh, let's hear about
I
that.
miss football, so I want to hear this.
I never even tried.
It was in the 7th grade.
Okay.
I saw, which I had done midget football.
Wait, what?
That's what because there was pee wee for the little kids and there was midget for the middle kids.
How big were you?
Hilarious.
How big were you at this point in 7th grade, real quick, Kieran?
I don't want to
Say.
answer that.
Okay.
I didn't mean weight. I meant height and weight. I mean, you can be
I was-
chubby
I was
fucking
a-
7th grader.
I was
Fine.
I was big enough to where they put me on the line.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
fair enough.
Fucking second day, they have us doing like hut poses where you stay in the fucking point stance, and I ripped a fart and I quit.
Can't be here. That's
You ripped a fart at football practice and was like, "No, I'm being too crude."
The boys didn't laugh.
What? Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Because everybody was laughing at me, not with me.
You should have been. You weren't laughing though.
No, because I was very embarrassed. I was fucking 12, bro.
But if you were laughing,
You were
too,
embarrassed. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
right. You're right.
Well, it also was it hurt my legs. That's the main reason I quit.
You were trying
your
to.
fart hurt your legs.
No, standing in. Yeah, you never had one of those?
You were. I mean, not my legs. That's fucking crazy. That's like sciatic pain. You had a fart that like what the
It
fuck?
crippled your nerves.
Yeah,
and your-
for real, it affected your sciatic nerve like down to your thighs and hamstrings. What the fuck? Also, you're a fucking 12-year-old embarrassed by farting. What's the matter with you? You're Italian and Irish.
Well, because
Oh, you know what? As Catholic cultures, shame is a part of that. My mistake.
Little guilt.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
the thing was, I was raised Methodist,
Okay.
which my grandparents were Episcopalian, which is Catholic without the kid fucking.
Yeah, pretty well.
Continue.
Depends on who you ask, but go ahead.
Priests can get married.
Oh yeah, you're right. That
Episcopalian.
is true. Yeah, they're not sworn to celibacy. You're right. That is fair.
So the main reason was because the lineman stance is what fucked up my legs, and everybody was already laughing at me because I was having a hard time, and then I ripped a fart, and it was just game over after that.
Okay. I understand. I'm not trying to make fun.
I mean,
No, it's
I'm not
hilarious.
sure. I mean,
It's very
I am
fun.
making fun of you. It's just the idea because when I was that age, I mean, and like I was not going to be on the line. I never even tried out for football.
Not have been on the line.
No, yeah, but I would have never been on the fucking dude. You think I'm skinny now, motherfucker? I weighed like 130 pounds and wasn't even nearly as tall as I am now.
Heard.
Yeah, I was like fucking 5'5", 175.
Fast.
I was then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I could fucking I can fucking go, dude. Back, I was fast off the line, but no. I knew and I had, I don't know about y'all, but I had a couple of like exceptionally large, like fucking, oh my god, say black dudes in the fucking like big motherfuckers, dude. I'm for real.
Dude, you don't want to hit you hard.
Dude, one of them, dude, I'm talking about one of them. Capron Lewis Moore went, I'm not, no, listen.
Shout out.
Listen, shout out Capron, OG. Fucking shout out Fred Thomas, shout out Miles Williams, fucking boys of mine, all boys.
Just making up names now.
No, these are all guys I went to school with. I've known these guys since I was like 11, dude. I swear to God.
Shout out James Washington.
Shout out Cornelius Jones, dude. CJ out there.
Shout out Solomon Northup.
Shout out Cornell Titleist.
Yeah. Go to the fucking Key and Peele skit. Yeah.
West Bowl, yeah.
No, but for real, Capron, he was like he went to school in Notre Dame and he got drafted out of there to like, I think the Bears. And he like, I don't think he's played a full season ever because he's torn both his ACLs within like 2 games of each team he's tried to play.
hard out
But he's kept getting paid.
He's in the NFL.
Yeah, he's a big son. He's like, like in 7th grade, he was like 6'6".
A dude you went to high school with in the NFL?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Well, I don't know about right now, but he was for a while, for a long time. Yeah.
A woman I went to high school with is a NFL player's baby mama.
That does not hold the same weight to me at all.
Damn.
I'm gonna be
Yeah, that
honest
means
with
nothing
you.
to me.
I mean,
Well, the thing is, she's going to end up richer than he is.
if she leaves him.
She did.
Well, then probably already is.
Poor old David Moore.
Rest in peace.
Damn.
Used to catch balls for Seahawks.
Damn, that's crazy that Capron has the same last name. That's great. Well, I guess it's Lewis. It was like a hyphenated Lewis Moore. Anyway, shout out Capron. He played for the Bears and he's played for like two or three different teams. And every time within like 3 or 4 games, he's like injured himself where he just can't play for the rest of the. He's a gigantic dude though. Like he could palm the basketball when he was like 13 years old. Anyways, that's interesting to nobody but me.
No, I like
But,
it.
oh, well, good.
We were
Boys
talking
like it.
football. No, we were talking football. So
No, I guess we were.
growing up, we
Small
played-
town growing up shit. Yeah,
We
fair
played
enough.
6-man football because I was
yeah.
so small.
Yeah.
And so I was on the line, but because I was a bigger dude. But the thing with it was in 6-man football, even the linemen are eligible receivers because you just don't have.
Well, yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah,
Exactly.
fair enough.
And so, yeah, you could be blocking a dude and then just cut up the field and catch a 20-yard touchdown pass.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't do that. I was on the JV team for the majority of my high school
Sure.
career.
Sure.
I wasn't. That's the problem. I don't know if. I guess,
Real quick, I got a more embarrassing story than that to tell about sports, but go ahead.
So like I guess y'all didn't play sports super long term or football specifically.
I'll tell you how much I didn't play sports here in a second.
I wasn't mean. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to hit somebody.
You didn't have the Mamba mentality.
Not yet. So as I've gotten older, the more and more I've wanted to hit motherfuckers. But like I wish I
but
felt
now you're
that
not
way.
playing football.
Exactly. I don't have that outlet anymore. And like anyway, please continue.
Oh yeah, so so I don't know how y'all's shit went, like, because they obviously they would have like season football, whatever, but there would also be off season,
Yeah.
like just general athletics
Well-
and whatever in my shit. Go ahead.
Well, so at my school, it was since there were so little people. Like there was literally like 18 kids in my graduating class at Avalon ISD.
Yeah, just real quick for the folks at home, 600 in mine.
Everyone had basically you played every sport, or most people. If you're an athlete, if you played sports, you played pretty much everything because we just didn't.
You need numbers.
Well, you see when you fill out the electives,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, there weren't electives. The electives were elected for you by the counselor because there was one for each grade, and so
Oh, okay.
it was all business.
It was
Business.
business. No shit. No shit. We had a business teacher, and that's the elective that every class got.
Hey, Rhodey, we're here to teach you business.
That dude.
yeah. For my compound fans, the Andre Steakhouse tinting of fingers that just happened with all the boys.
The economy of respect.
Yeah.
The economy of respect.
Well, that was it. It's just everybody played every sport. So like there was off season for the unathletic kids, but if you were playing sports, I basketball, baseball, football.
Damn, hold on. He said for the unathletic kids. Damn, dog.
Dude, I
You're shooting a fucking slug at the
played
boy
every
one
sport
time.
is what I'm saying. I played every sport. Continue.
Oh, okay, well,
Every sport we offered.
like we just discussed, fucking, I wasn't going to be playing football. Probably, I wasn't good enough to at passing to be a fucking or a quarterback, receiver, whatever the fuck. And I damn sure couldn't be getting hit on the line.
Okay.
That was not going to happen. I'd get put in the fucking hospital real fast. Because I'll tell you what, real quick, because you know about Stephenville to some degree.
Yeah.
Fucking those kids, like they were like people talk about like kids that look like they should have been in high school. That was the Stephenville team. Like they
Little
were
corn-fed boys.
They had fucking beards at 13, 14 years old, and they were fucking 250 ripped as fuck. Like
corn-fed.
yeah, like they're
Oh, yeah.
dangerous, dude.
Yeah.
Dangerous. And I was like, I'm not playing football. Anyways, but so when I was in 8th grade, I tried out for the basketball team because I love basketball.
Okay.
I can't play it very well, but I love the sport. And I tried, and I couldn't shoot. I still can't very well. I can shoot an outside three now because I practice it, but I couldn't shoot worth a fuck. But I was a tenacious defender. I was long limbed, you know. I mean, I was
Rodman.
tall, but I was long limbed and I had a lot of stamina and I was fast. And Coach Jones pulled me in to once it was pretty obvious. I couldn't even hit a fucking layup, dude. I literally, like, the layup was my worst practice. I could not shoot. My J shooting was better than my layup shooting. Like, I couldn't match with the layup. And it was,
Put up there, hit the corner.
I know. That's what Coach Jones said. That's what Coach Jones said. He's like, Tebow, bounce it off the backboard. For God's sakes. He's like, it was embarrassing.
Can you do it now?
Well, yeah, no, I can do it
Go to
now.
court, Sam.
I'm more coordinated now. Yeah, I'm way better at playing ball because I practice
You
now.
got a court out there?
There's a hoop next door.
Shit.
Y'all don't want no parts of me.
Yo, we'll play a little horse.
I'll fucking. Anyways, but
Pause.
So pause indeed. But so, anyways, Coach Jones pulled me in the room after tryouts, and it was his last day. And he's like, "So listen, Tebow, I'm not going to lie to you. You didn't make the team, but I'll tell you what I like about you is I can tell you to run through a brick wall and you'll do it." And I was like, "What?"
I would not.
Even at 13, I was like, "Yeah, no, I don't know what I won't do that." He's like, "I'm gonna make you the stat man." And I was like, "So me and Kevin Chi, the Korean kid, we're gonna be. I'm as good as him." Really? And by the way, salute to Kevin Chi. His mom ran the donut spot in town. Big respect. Great kolaches. Well, not real kolaches as you as we know.
True.
But if they're not Czech, they're not real.
If it's not a pig in a if it's cut
It's
sourdough,
all pig in a blanket.
if there's meat in it, it's not a cola.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. But so he made me stat man, and I lasted for one game, and he realized that Sam didn't care about keeping
Being
stats
stat
at all. At all. Kevin had like perfect stats because he's a Korean guy, and fucking and Sam was like watching the game, just enjoying the game, and not writing anything down at all.
So being cut from the team is a crazy concept for me because I
was cut as a stat man.
There was no cuts. There was no
Yeah, when there's 14 graduating class, we can't afford to lose any.
Anybody who signed up for the basketball team was on the bench at worst, which is where I was. I'm not gonna lie,
fucking
like I
rules.
was great, but I was there.
I can see you being a strong. You can see him being a 4, a strong 4, perhaps.
a 4?
No,
Yeah.
Post right is the
Power forward.
That's me.
You could be strong at the 4.
I was in the way, and I was long limb enough to be block shots.
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's a
But
good 4.
My favorite thing to do was what is it when you take a hit or
Screen.
Screen or post up that pins on the.
when you're intentionally
Drawing a charge.
Drawing a charge,
That's
Drawing
what
a
I like
charge.
to do because I'm
respect.
an actor. I'm an actor. You know what I'm
And you're a
saying?
super great 4. You're a great 4. Damn near a 5.
I like to stand in the way and act like a motherfucker ran into me. That's what I love to do. I drew a lot of fouls.
Hey, listen. There's value in that.
I'll get your teammate grade up in a 2K. So
Yeah.
That was when I played. I'm not gonna act like I played all the time, but every now and then we'd be winning pretty bad, and coach would be like, "All right, Rody, get
We
in
need
there."
some free throws. We need you to go to the line. Yeah. Coach, catch a foul and get you 2 free throws.
I was throwing so when I initially, how I taught myself to throw basketball was literally
like damn near a granny shot.
Elbows.
Going.
That was initially my grandpa was like, "Hey, you can never go wrong with a granny shot," and I realized that I could make those pretty easy.
But you can't do that in a real basketball.
Not, and then even less so, the elbows all the way out at 90 degrees,
and chuck it and just a projectile.
Exactly. That's how I
with no arc to it. No,
destroying the backboard, dude. Is how I played basketball for a long time.
An old Sean Marion joke.
Yeah, exactly.
100% the Sean Marion. All bank shots all the time.
There was a reason I was on the bench. Let's just say that.
Hey, listen, I didn't even make the fucking team. I was so fucking abysmal, dude.
The only sport I was halfway decent at was baseball.
Dude, I played a lot.
I was pretty good at baseball, but baseball was during one-act season. And typically in small town schools, you can do multiple shit.
Sure, yeah.
My cousin Steven fucked me over on that one because my cousin Steven was in one-act play and baseball, so they had baseball practice after school, so they had to have one-act practice at 6 a.m. True. And after my cousin graduated, our director said, "We're not doing that shit again, so pick one." And I was like, shower with dudes, maybe see a boob. One-act play it is.
Yeah, that
Strong.
W choice.
Yeah, that is a W choice.
I played baseball for 12 years. I played baseball for
that long?
Dude,
Really?
My dad made a t-ball team when I was 3 years old, just so we could.
What was your? Were you
I was a first baseman. On the
Okay,
field,
okay.
And I was a terrible batter. So when I was
Yeah, true. I couldn't hit a ball worth a fuck.
When I was 7 or 8 years old, it was my first year playing kid pitch, and I took one to the face. And I was scared of the ball for years after that. It really not scared of the ball in the sense of I would just step because I'm not going to get hit by a pitch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
well,
I felt
when
what
you're that
tastes
young, yeah.
I
sure.
felt what that tastes like, and I was like, I don't really want any of that. So if the ball was coming anywhere near the inside of the box, I was stepping out of that motherfucker, and it was horrible. I was really bad at batting for a long time.
Word. Yeah, fucking baseball was fucking. I mean, I think with all of our dads, I'm guessing
Big on baseball.
My dad fucking loves baseball.
Yeah, my dad.
Yep.
Yeah, my dad adores baseball. The Natural is literally his favorite fucking movie.
It's my dad's favorite movie.
Yeah, it is his favorite movie, and He was in minor leagues, and but the reason I was kind of scared of it, I've gotten hit in the face more than once with the pitch. I was a catcher for the most part.
Oh yeah,
I was really
you
good
hit
at
in the face
pitching and
all the time.
catching.
Okay.
Yeah, I was way better at pitching. I couldn't hit worth a fuck at all. I was good at outfielding, all that. But when my dad told me, because he had false teeth since I was born, and I always wondered, like, never mind. I'm not going to put too much out there, but he had habits that might have contributed to that at one point. I'll say it that way. But it turns out he got his shit knocked out by a pop fly when he's in the minors.
No shit.
Yeah, when he was not that.
Minor league?
It was a minor league guy.
Yeah, no, Dad was a.
That's fucking.
I'll tell you something about these Tebow men. When we want to do something, we don't do half measures.
I tell you, Craig was a bull rider.
Yeah,
You know about all that?
you
Okay.
did tell me about that. Yeah, after he got his hand fucked
He
up.
got his hand cut off in like
And he was
11,
young.
12.
Yeah,
No, he was
super young.
he was
Yeah,
a
that's
bull rider
right.
with that hand fucked up. No, yeah, toe on that motherfucker.
That's fucking sick, dude. Craig is such a baller, dude.
He's pretty bald.
Craig is a G, dude. But yeah, when I found out my dad, like the reason he had false teeth is like he got cracked with a pop fly and knocked like 60% of his teeth out. I was
Done
like,
with that.
well, I was like, and then I was like, well, maybe I can just avoid getting hit. And I got hit like 3 times in practice with a fucking. I was like, all right, I like having teeth in my mouth, and I was just getting to the point where like I wasn't like old enough to go through puberty, but like I like girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know they like nice teeth. So like I'm not, and I wasn't all that good at fucking baseball to begin with. But disappointed my dad because I know he loved that I was doing baseball, but he liked basketball too. But luckily my dad is also a musician and a fan of poetry, and so he's
Sammy picked up the guitar.
yeah. So yeah, once I picked up the guitar, he's like, all right, one of my kids is gonna be a musician at least. Thank goodness.
My dad just randomly bought a drum set one time. No musical inclination whatsoever. Just like, hey, you're playing that.
No shit.
Well, because I think he wanted to learn drums in like his mid-30s, which props to you, Bryce. But then he popped it on me, and I thanked him ever since. But my dad was more because y'all say The Natural is y'all's dad's favorite movie, right?
One of them, if not the.
It is my dad's favorite movie for sure. I know that for a fact.
My dad's favorite movie is Bullet. He's way more into cars.
Heard.
Oh, true.
So me not being a gearhead is what disappointed. Like, because he didn't give a fuck about me playing.
Oh yeah, because your dad is in the automotive sales industry. Is that?
He's the general manager right now. He was a finance manager. Because I remember one time I did a family tree project, and you had to say what their job was, and I put it down as car salesman. He goes, "I'm not a fucking car salesman. I'm the finance manager." And I'm like, "All right, Bryce.
Yeah, right. I'm
Sorry.
I'm not a fucking a shyster like these motherfuckers.
I wrote so when I was in like 6th grade, 7th grade or something in one of my classes, I wrote like a 2-page paper on my dad being my hero. That was the whole like prompt, I guess, that we had to write about.
Damn, I wish I ever felt like that when I was that age.
There was,
I do now. Like I love my dad.
my
he
dad. I'm
fucking
just saying, as you
rules.
get older, you just kind of see more sides of people, I guess. But
Well, I love my dad more now that I'm older. Really.
I love my dad
Yeah.
with all of my heart. I'm just saying,
I love my
like,
dad dearly.
You
now.
just see the human, I guess. And
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's not invincible.
exactly.
Yeah.
But back then, that motherfucker was Superman, and so
Oh, without a doubt, there's nothing Dad couldn't do when I was
Exactly.
a kid. There's
He's-
nothing Dad couldn't do.
So even through like everything that happened with my parents, like he's got that framed in his house right now. That letter that I wrote like way back in the day. Anyway,
Well, it's a big deal for fucking
saw
parents.
that.
you saw the
I saw it. It was fucking lovely, dude. It's weird. I love which I've always loved my dad, but like I think what Sam was saying, I love him more now, mainly because he's not a hard ass on me anymore.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah, for sure. Like my dad was really fucking. We're all children of divorce to a different degree. You know what I'm saying? But I never was conscious of a time where my parents were married. Like as soon as my brain was like remembering things, they were divorced, and and I wasn't allowed to. My dad wasn't allowed to see me unsupervised for a while.
no shit.
So yeah, because
Yeah,
he
right.
was doing things.
Right.
He's better now. It is what it is. But and my mom is, as I've told y'all before, very anti-drug.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not with none of that shit, especially as it pertains to a kid. But yeah. So and he was a real fucking hard ass, and I mean, and as y'all probably know, is we're all fucking grown ups. Fucking a lot of that comes from the way they were raised. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They think
Oh,
the
yeah.
way they're supposed to do it, and it takes them, however long it takes them to figure out that's not the way they should do it. Because he was super fucking hard on us. But now, and it's partially due to my stepmom, to some degree. But anyway, in any case, I used to think my dad was just a hard ass, stupid fucking like old man. Just like you just don't know what's. But he's like. Nowadays, like I actually talked to him today. I called to talk to him today, And he's been right about virtually everything. When he said if you do this, this is gonna happen, he's been right almost every single fucking time. So, anyways, how about this? For all you motherfuckers out there, if you've got your mom and or your dad alive, fucking call them, don't text them.
Tell me you love them.
Yeah, call them on the phone and tell them that you love them. Because you don't have but one mom and dad. And they won't be alive forever.
That's fair.
Point blank, period.
True that, bro.
Which part? My dad was a bit of a hard ass on me, but when you grow up, you kind of realize like they're people too. And I was
That's what I was
exactly.
So I was trying to say, man.
my dad was in finance in 2008. I'd have been a little short too.
That's
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, most definitely. And my dad, and looking back on it, like my dad was like trying to figure out like what can I do to sustainably make money to support my kids and myself, you know what I mean? Like, cause he was bouncing from this thing to that thing, and he finally landed on selling alarm systems, which he's been doing very successfully for the past 20 fucking 30 years probably at this point. But, like you say, like both of y'all are saying, we realize they're just people. They're not superheroes anymore.
right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, like you still, in some degree, you see them that way. You know what I mean? Like that, this dad just knows things that I just,
My dad's not been wrong about a whole. There's
That's what I'm
things that
saying.
he's been
Yeah,
wrong.
exactly.
Don't get me wrong, but no, he's been right about a lot of the.
a lot of stuff, dude.
And then I wish I've been listening a lot longer because for a long time I was like, shut up, shut up.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, and I've apologized to both my parents for being such a shithead fucking kid.
No,
and they're
same,
just,
dude.
And they're just like, it's fine, it's fine. Like that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
But I'm sorry. That
Yeah, but y'all have put up with so much
a lot of
shit,
bullshit.
and y'all were so good. And it really is knowing like friends of mine who didn't have it that good at all,
Right.
Who had shit. I mean,
Yeah,
Justin, not
yeah,
not
sure,
out there like
yeah,
that. You know
sure.
what I'm saying? But like people who just had parents who didn't give a fuck about them. You know what I mean? Who still turned out good.
Good
You know what I
people,
mean?
yeah, for sure.
But like some of them
stuff
didn't.
you take for granted. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Something I absolutely did take for. I mean, like, and something my dad broke down for me when I was like 17, and we're getting into heavy territory, folks. We're talking parents shit. Yeah.
We're here, dude. Go.
We're podcasting after dark, but something when I think I told you about that like this weekend when I was like gone and didn't tell my mom. I told Kieran for sure when I was just gone for a whole night.
Yeah.
And didn't tell my mom where I was. She was calling my bandmates asking where I was, and I told my drummer I was like, "Tell her I'm hanging out with my friends." I was drunk, and I thought I was drunk and justified on some Sonora's Death Row tip. You know what I'm saying? That's a little deep.
You're
That's a
comparing it
little deep. Well,
Sonoras?
I mean, it was a similar
Okay.
idea. Like I'm drunk and I'm right in what I'm doing right now.
Okay, fair.
Even though it's hurting people that don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A little deep cut for y'all, Robert E. Earl Keen fans.
Oh, listen to
But
this.
listen to that song. But anyways, when my dad called me about that whole scenario, he was like, "Son, just so you know something, when your mom goes to the mall or the store, she sees something she wants for herself, she has to think, what does Sam need first?"
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck, I never thought about stuff like that. Once he told me that put things in.
Damn.
Even at 17 years old, that changed my mind to a certain degree. I still acted like a shithead for another 2 years. But I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even, you don't think about stuff like that. You know what I mean? You just don't think about things that way when you're that age.
That's true.
Which for everything, because everybody's parents have shit. Two big things that my dad always did: never once shat on my dreams. Like all the issues we ever had, if I told him I wanted to be a filmmaker, a fucking actor, whatever the fuck.
That's a big fucking thing, dude.
Like
it's huge.
Like never fucking said no. You can't do that. Those words never came out of his mouth. And a lot of dads have a problem saying I love you and shit. Not my dad.
No, no.
Not the Italians, sir. They gonna tell their boys they love.
Yeah, my dad's not Italian or none of that, but he would kiss us on the cheek and tell us all the time, all the time. I don't have a conversation with my dad that doesn't end, especially on the phone, with "I love you." It never happens.
Things have gotten a lot better on my end. Things have changed a little bit, but we were talking about with like, so my parents always were a big inspiration to me. So both of them are full-time car auctioneers, which is not a very common industry and not something that a lot of people like.
Not to cut you off, but they're just car auctioneers.
That's their main source of income.
Oh, okay. I just thought there was auctioneers in the.
They are auctioneers,
sense.
and they're licensed to sell anything, and they do. They both got their own independent businesses that do stuff, but their day-to-day job is they've got different car auctions scheduled throughout the week, because there's one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Well, yeah, you said that's the big thing,
There-
and they're running off fucking 50, 60 cars in a day type shit.
No, like 200 cars.
God Almighty!
Fast.
Do they do online ones?
So nowadays it's all simulcast. So there's
Okay.
live people in the audience,
Oh.
and there's also internet bidders that.
How does that work with the ringers and stuff like that?
So
Acknowledging
the ringers
bets,
are calling the people that are in the crowd, right? And that's
Okay.
what the auctioneer needs to watch because they're there. In
right?
person.
Yeah, right.
But then the internet will just come in and it just ups it, and so the auctioneer.
Oh, so it's
they have
an
to watch
automatic
that.
ticker thing with the bids. Oh,
They're gonna
okay.
keep up with both, right? So they're keeping track. Yeah, that's how because they go up. It's all in their, you know what I mean? They're just
Well, they've been doing it for so long at this point, but I have to wonder, like, what a change that had to have been. Like, they've been doing it for like before the simulcast was in play.
it was all in person.
It was, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like,
have
now they have to pay
adjusted
attention
that.
to two different things. I mean, obviously they're
But
professionals,
no,
but
from what it's done to the industry, I think it was really embraced just because someone across
it's going to drive up the price no
it's
matter
just-
what.
Exactly,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
more money in their pocket
for sure.
But as far as like inspiration goes, because like my dad, I've always heard the story my entire life, and my mom, her parents were auctioneers, and her parents' like
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
she's a
Yeah.
fourth generation. My dad, his dad was like he did like little estate sales, little benefit stuff every now and then. He was licensed.
Oh, okay.
He always told my dad, like, you can't make a career out of this. This isn't something that you can make money at, like, long term. It's just.
Well, talk about proving someone wrong.
Court. No, exactly. Not in the cards.
Shit.
And so that was always a big. It's like, exactly. He proved him wrong tenfold. And
Yeah,
like,
10
Dad
fucking
became
fold is
super
right,
fucking
dude.
Successful. And so.
Like I've looked your dad up on like auctioneer shits. Like people know who that man
world
is out there.
champion.
Yeah,
No.
people know who that man
world
is.
champion. And it's so that was when I was a kid. I never, not a kid, but when I was younger, I never really understood. Like, I was kind of saw my dream as the same kind of thing because I didn't really feel as. I don't want to say I didn't feel support, but it wasn't like outgoing. Like, yes, you should definitely
Right.
go to school.
No, I know what
But
you mean.
But you need
Yeah.
to do. You should be a filmmaker. And so I've always kind of seen it as a challenge to what I want to do is like
Yeah, for
I
sure.
want to do the same thing. I want to prove them wrong that this is
Yeah,
that I can make
like
money at it.
I got supported. Definitely, it'd be a lie to say I wasn't supported because. But I will say my dad has told me this like multiple times in the past couple of years. Like when my mom called him and said, "Hey, Sam wants to learn guitar," he said, "All right, get him the hardest to play guitar you can possibly attain to see how serious." Which is the worst thing, by the way, that you can possibly do for someone who wants to play an instrument. But my grandpa was like, who has his own opinions about my dad. He said, "You know what? I'm going to get him a nylon string guitar, which is what you should probably start out with." In any case, I was supported in the one thing I'll say from my mother is the best person in the entire world. I say the one thing, but the one thing she would never ground me from was playing guitar. She would always let me play guitar. No matter, I couldn't see my friends, couldn't use the phone, no video games, and none of that. But she would never ground me from playing guitar. The only thing I will say this though, when I was 17 and my band was going to go on a tour, all my dad could propose was what can go wrong, which by the way, not unfair because there were none of the things I considered, but at the same time, like had he said, you know what, just go out and do. If things were going to go wrong, they were going to go wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's life, though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and that would have been. It is what it is now. It was if it was supposed to happen, it would have happened. That's the way I got to fucking think about things.
How many times have you been on tour?
Never.
Oh, okay.
We were supposed to go. We had an offer for one a couple of years ago, and then somebody had a vacation plan that they I guess just absolutely could not sacrifice, and we ended up not doing it. So that fucking rules. I mean it's. I mean, it's great playing shows in the local spot, but like I'm not cool with being like the best band in a 30-mile radius.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's the point?
Well, yeah. What's the fucking point? It's not even about the fame. It's about I want to make the fucking money and get the fucking shit out there. Like, as much as as I've said multiple times. I only write for one person at the end of the day, really, in the band, and if everybody else likes it, then that's a fucking super duper bonus. But like, what's the like I've said before, what's the fucking point of writing it for just me if no one else is ever gonna fucking hear it? And I would like to make I'm not stupid enough to think I'm gonna play death metal and make $1 million fucking dollars, but I would like to make the money I'm making now as a living to play music that I like to play.
Supporting yourself with it.
And you can, and the point I'm getting to is a long-winded way of getting to it, is you can't do that just playing local fucking shows.
No.
That just, it's not going to fucking happen. It just won't. No matter, unless you're selling merch out the ass, which my band is not doing. You know, it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. I'm not saying it's anyone's fault, but it's just not what's going on, you know?
Right.
So we, you know, and I would love to fucking tour. Like I'm at the point now, like really and truly, and not to be I've been talking for a long time at this point, I feel like, but, as much as I love the stability of my job at this point, I'm so fucking tired of the monotony of it. And like, I'm at the point where I'm ready to take a chance on a fucking tour. I see you're interested I'm sure you're interested in what I'm saying by the fact you're checking your phone.
No,
It's very good. I'm just joking, Kieran. I'm fucking with you. I'm
talking to the host.
I'm fucking with
Doing my best.
Yeah. You can't stop him, man. You can't.
I know it's what I said. I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with him. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah,
Bitches are on their own timetable, Sam Tebow.
that is 100%
Bitch, check
correct.
me. I'll be checking.
I'm not mad at you.
I was on a time limit the other day.
For the record, I don't call girls bitches. I think that's kind of crass.
I don't actually
Fair.
call girls bitches. Just when I'm on a podcast.
Yeah.
But no,
Just when it's public record.
just when other people can hear me. But no, Kieran.
No, but enough of what I'm talking about. Let's have some funny shit going on.
No, dude.
Right.
I like this shit we were going on. We don't have to be yucks all the time.
was
We can
getting
get real for a second.
Well, I was just saying that I mean, really, I really don't know what the point I was making anymore at this point.
We
But
were talking about touring and like what it fucking means to like try to pursue shit. You know what I mean?
okay, fair enough. So on that tangent, fucking. Not that anyone's asking. I think I just chipped my fucking tooth on the microphone. But what I would say to anybody, like, I'm not going to advise anybody to forsake your job and your family in pursuit of an artistic endeavor necessarily. But like, if you're a younger person, like I was multiple times over, when I wrote a lot of songs with a guy I was in rehab with, Zach Baker, and I had an opportunity for us to like really do a lot of shows. Like back when Mumford and Sons was popping, like when folk shit was like, that was the time. The iron was hot. But like the girlfriend I was with, don't close your options off. Like if you feel like it's what you want to fucking do, then fucking do it and regret it fucking later if that's what it comes to. But don't regret not trying to fucking do something, dude. Like, and people who say they have no regrets are lying, are either extremely successful people or lying motherfuckers. That's what I would say.
Interesting. So I say I have no regrets, just in the sense of.
Well, you're young yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a lot of regrets.
I got a lot.
Yeah, I have
a
several.
shitload of them.
I have several.
I'm saying I got lessons to learn, but I'm saying that you shouldn't look at things that happen that are negative as something to regret, just more as something to learn from. In the sense, that's how I try to look at it.
That is the
so I can live with myself at the end of the day. Because if I was just thinking about all the shit that I fucked up on all the time, you know what I mean?
Well, no, right, yeah, and I'm not encouraging anybody to stew on your failures, and that's the most healthy way to look at it, is to take them as lessons. And what I should have gave it as a caveat to that is, just because I have regrets, I think that's more just due to the way my brain works. I'm a generally neurotic and worrisome person, and I envision the worst case scenario 9 times. That's why it's good to have a boy like Rhodey on my fucking as my good fella, because he doesn't think that way at all. We're a way more optimistic person than I am on a very general basis.
I'm young. I try to be.
Well, I mean, it don't matter though. It doesn't matter why you are.
The world isn't warming down yet, I guess. I don't know.
Don't fucking let it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Don't fucking let it. That's exactly fucking right. Don't let it. I let it to a degree, but at the same time, you know, it don't matter. Like, I'm still of the mind, like, there's nothing that, I won't say there's nothing you can't do. I don't want to be a motherfucker, you know, because I've said a million times, not a million times, maybe not when anyone can hear it, but I think a problem is, I don't want to say a problem, but telling a kid that they can be anything they want to be, or they're special before they can do anything special, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say that, like,
I see the
telling
sides.
no. So there's one thing to saying that they're special. It's another thing saying that anything that you want to accomplish, fucking go for it. You know what I mean? Like, you may not.
Well, go for it is one thing.
That's the thing. It's like telling them that you're going
That
to make it.
that you will succeed that's a lie in most frames of reference, in my opinion.
But believing is perceiving. You know what I mean? Like your perception
To a,
is your reality. So if
to a
you
degree,
believe
that's
you can do
absolutely
it,
right.
like,
That's absolutely right.
too many people have not gone for it because they were
That-
told too many times that they
that's-
weren't shit.
You know what? Great point.
There's the rare exception.
That's a great point.
There's the rare exception that makes it through a lot of hardship and through a lot of bullshit. But how many people out there that are successful?
Yeah, and how will
have
you
people behind them?
and how will you ever know if you're going to be the exception if you don't try?
Exactly.
That's the thing. That's the thing. At least you can say, again, the best way to ensure to not have regrets is to try and give your best effort at shit. If you at least you can say, you know what, I fucking did. I fought for it and it didn't work out. Whatever.
If you're built different, you'll find out, and if you're not,
That's-
you'll also find.
That's exactly. You'll find out, and even if you're not built different for that particular trade or caveat or path of life, you'll find out you're built different to fit into this other one because you applied yourself. You know, okay, fuck it, that didn't work. Let me figure this one out.
Find your horse, cowboy.
Like I was talking, not necessarily as deep as this, but like Kieran and I were talking about the way home on Sunday. Ever since I decided I wanted to play guitar, like that's what I wanted to do with my life. Like there's never been any question of what I wanted to be, ever. And I've met, a lot of people who still at my age who still don't know what they want to do. Now, again, folks at home, I'm not a professional guitarist. I don't make a living playing guitar. I've been playing guitar for 25 fucking years, but it's still fun to me. I still enjoy it. And at the end of the day, even if it's not a living, if it's not fucking fun, then what's the fucking point?
It may not make you a living, but you're living.
I do make money. I do make money doing it.
No, but
It's not enough to sustain my bills is the only thing.
No, but you're enjoying your time on this earth doing something that you like to do.
Fucking
That's
A.
living, dude.
Yeah, I love playing guitar.
Damn, motherfucker.
I'll go a step further. As much as I love death metal, I would say it's more fun. And fellas in limit configuration, if you listen to this,
Metal Boy's gonna eat you up.
don't take this to mean that anything other than what it means. I love you fellas and I love playing with you, but it's more fun for me to get the fellas, these two fellas, specifically Cajon and my fella with the voice going, and we sing some bluegrass country tunes.
Can we do that later? Can we go to my house? Play
Buddy, I was hoping you were gonna ask. I was hoping you were gonna ask to do that.
We can do that here if you want. I don't know if you're gonna.
I don't have a cajon here.
All right, well, we can go to my house.
We can absolutely do that.
Set.
So we were talking about, I've been talking about back porch picking, but better start my own little YouTube channel with Levi and old Sam. And
Let's go.
a little
Yes, let's go.
And with that, I gotta get a new phone because mine is a 13 Pro and it's falling apart. Anyway, I was looking at it yesterday because I just got my paycheck and I was like, all right, it might be time to upgrade. And I'm gonna wait another month because the 17 comes out.
Uh-oh.
And I wasn't. Why am I gonna spend money on the
There you
17 when I can trade up for the 17 in a month?
I'm gonna tell you what. Since you said we're playing tunes here in a second, I got Eating Big Time
Oh
coming up.
no shit. You've been
No,
playing that-
I played that motherfucker probably 20 times in the past 2 days.
yes.
Yeah.
Biting List is the only one that I've tried off that album, but it's
I'm gonna tell you, it's tough because he does a lot of little accents, but there's a lot of words to it too. But when you sing, it's fun to sing. Go ahead.
Kieran Gibbs.
I was just asking if that was a new Tyler Childers.
Kieran Gibbs. Have you
Yeah.
listened to Tyler Childers' new album?
I've only heard the song that Sam shared.
Yeah, Eating Big Time.
Eating
That's,
Big
that's
Time.
what I'm talking about.
It's
Yeah.
pretty.
Eating Big Time in the holler. Yeah.
Oh,
My man said, "Look, see me now. I'm on the sow and I'm riding to your city, boy." What? What? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
You don't think I can make cool shit sober? Fuck you.
you ever got to hold and blow $1,000 fucking dollars?
Yeah, well, I have. When I thought about it, I was like, well, yeah, I have done that before.
Dude, I've never just had a fucking. It.
For real? You've never had $1,000 and just
You ever felt like you were eating big time when you were doing it though? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
dude, yeah, that's exactly what it feels.
Yeah, that's why I love when he said that. I was like, yeah, I fucking know exactly what you're talking about. Not to the but I love the lyric with albums gold and platinum overflowing to the ceiling.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, bitch, I'm big dicking everybody right now. I'm the man.
Cut that fat neck mother down to the
Yeah.
bone, dude.
Woo! Hung him up for several days, boy. Cut off hide and scriffing.
Oh, I love Tyler.
That's why I love that song because he's doing two super cool things. He's like, and anyone who knows about him, like he came from the fucking dirt, like he got it out the mud.
Well, my
His
my
dad's a
sick
coal
boys.
miner and his mom was a fucking homemaker. Like he got it out the fucking mud. And now he's saying, yeah, not only I'm rich, but I'm still fucking using words like hide and scriffing.
Oh, he's still talking about hunting, dude.
I'm still talking about
Shout out
country
Appalachia,
shit.
dude. I miss my family up there so much.
He's still talking about eating big time in the holler. Not. But here's my question though:
What's up?
Is he the guy in the doorway of the mansion shooting or is he mocking somebody? I have to think he's like talking about himself.
It's two. So I think there's two different ways. I was actually looking at the Genius lyrics for this.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever fuck with Genius lyrics.
Yeah,
They
sometimes.
kinda show you the meaning of shit if you
Yeah.
don't really know. So I think there's two ways to look at it. One is that he's the man in the stand putting the.
Well, that's I think the way he's framed. But when he said there's a man in the doorway of the motherfucking mansion, so are you shooting there, or are you that guy, or the guy in the blind?
I believe he's the guy in the blind, and the guy in the mansion. So you think of the cover of that album is he's sitting in a hunting club, like just fucking chillaxing.
Right. Oh, so
And
he's
so,
that guy.
I believe that-
Okay, it's the dichotomy of the real Tyler Childers and like the caricature of the.
I don't know that for a fact. There's also the idea that it's talking about like politicians and shit taking shit away. Because so Tyler's backing band, they're called the Food Stamp.
Yeah, the food. Yeah.
So he's big on the government taking away EBT, like he's been talking about
Sure.
that for a while, and that's
Hey, respect to him for like because when he
for the people, dude.
Yeah,
For
A,
the people.
number one for the people, and number two, like, because when he like did the whole like no more drug songs, and like I'm singing Christian songs, like, oh, he's probably not going to do like any sort of like where you're saying motherfucker or anything like. But when I heard that, I was like, all right, he's in the mix, he's still in the mix.
From that album, he might be Hindu now. Honestly, I don't know if you've listened to that Tiartha Yam.
Yeah, that Yartha, whatever the fuck, Yachty, whatever. Yeah,
It's not bad though.
it's okay. It's okay. I think a better version of that song is the Universal sound, or not. Born Again is a better version of that song.
Wait,
think.
I agreed, 100%.
Yeah, it's-
have you heard Sturgill Simpson's? Oh man, hold on a second. He's got a song about, I believe it's about Buddhism, but it's Just Let Go.
Turtles All the Way Down.
Let
I
Go.
think it's-
No, Turtles All the Way Down. He also talks about it.
Yeah, he references it in that one.
I like it a little more, as if we're talking. So Born Again, Turtles All the Way Down, like a little more. Not nuanced, but just like I'm taking something from all of these ideas.
Right. It's not so pointed in one direction.
It's not so I'm gonna go to India and look
Yeah.
at these Hindu things.
Yeah, for
You know what I
sure.
mean? But
sure.
it's whatever. It's shout out my boy Tyler Childers. That
Yeah,
man.
he's one of the greatest country artists. He's probably my favorite country artist of like the past 10 years. Without
Eating
it,
big time, dude.
He's the best one kicking right now.
him and Sierra Farrell. I would put the two of them are the greats right now. They're the two G's to watch in my opinion.
Where you rank Sturgill?
Sturgill, I mean, Sturgill's right there with Tyler in my opinion because he's the one that kind of put Tyler on because he wasn't famous per se, but they're both Kentucky boys, and he heard of Tyler knocking around, and he kind of put him on. I think he helped him record Purgatory.
He made Purgatory.
Yeah, he helped him record Purgatory.
And the next one, if I'm not mistaken.
That I'm not sure of, but I know, yeah, with the Purgatory, he helped him, which is his best album in my opinion.
The best Tyler Childers album.
Yeah,
Kieran?
yeah.
Thoughts? The best Tyler Childers album?
Purgatory.
Childers. Okay.
Yeah, that's-
okay. All right, just making sure.
But I
You
mean,
gotta
the
go
thing
to-
about that with guys like him who are like legit country artists, the first is always going to be the best because it's like all of his shit, his life's work at that point is what it's going to be. Damn, that was an excellent catch.
Thank you.
But
Baseball
yeah,
reflexes.
You,
baby.
you couldn't see that. I just totally moonballed a vape over to Rhodey, and
Yeah.
it was impeccable.
It was a
he
perfect-
skyhooked it to the G.
fucking Odell Beckham.
Yeah,
this
dude,
motherfucker.
100%.
Freaking
But
OJ Beck-
yeah, fucking. You know what? Since we're talking about this particular genre of music, I'm kind of, and we've been going for a while. Just so you.
I'm going to you guys. 'Cause
Okay, but I like that Rhodey said we should play tunes. I would really like because we haven't played tunes in a
It's been
while.
a minute since we
Yeah.
were working on Moonflower.
Yeah, we've been doing work, and I would love to fucking do that, but and I don't want to fucking cheat us out of time. But if people who say they listen to all kinds of music except for country, then you don't listen to all kinds of music,
True.
no, fuck that.
and also
All
you're
kinds of
cheating
music.
yourself.
Except classical.
Yeah,
I can't do the instrumental, dude.
That's fine. That's okay. I listen. I say I listen to all things, and I do, but I'm not going to act like I'm a huge fan of all things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
right.
I'm a huge fan.
I'm open to all things.
Right, exactly. I listen to a little bit of like even like Flaco Jimenez, R.I.P. Flaco Jimenez. He just died yesterday. Famous Tejano musician. Fucking. I only know like 2 of his songs. I love them though. I'm not gonna act like I'm a Tejano fan. I like jazz. A few here and there jazz artists, but mostly I like death metal and bluegrass and country shit. Are the 2 things that I like the most. And if you don't like country shit, you haven't listened to the right thing. I would have to
Listen
say
to
probably.
Purgatory.
Listen to Purgatory, or even like dig deeper into the '90s shit. I would
They
say
did good stuff there.
listen to fucking Joe D. Messina, Listen and Leaving. What? You don't like that? You're fucking up. Like if you like, I mean, even some like, I just don't get it. Like, I mean,
Freddie Fender, fucking.
well, that's old school old.
I love Freddie Fender.
Now we're going old school. We're going like back to like the
days and ways.
Why don't you check out little gunfighter ballads and trail songs?
yeah, little Marty Robbins, yeah, or get you a little. What's the album called? The Robert Earl Keen album.
Robert O'Keefe.
with all the songs you like on it. I think I think it is. It's something textures, but I think it is country textures. Yeah, the one that has Jennifer Johnson and Sonoras on it and all that shit. Yeah,
Who's the? I can never remember her name. Fast Car.
Tracy Chapman.
Tracy Chapman.
Yes, excellent fucking folk singer, excellent fucking artist. I mean, Fast Car is probably the best song she ever wrote, objectively speaking, but she's got a lot of really other good songs. And that was, it's funny you mentioned that. I was talking about like death metal and bluegrass
West
country
Textures.
West Textures, that's right. I probably told you about this before, but back when I was like a teenager and like a kind of an edgelord and a gatekeeper in some ways, it wasn't cool to like say, among the metal guys that you like stuff like Tracy Chapman, but I definitely loved Tracy Chapman. I had her album on CD, her self-titled album on CD, and would listen to it all the fucking time, all the time. And there's another lesson in there, folks. And it's probably it's a less pervasive problem I think nowadays than it was when I was younger, with the internet being the way it is and the dissemination of music across the board. But yeah, if you like the fucking shit you like, it doesn't matter why you like it. If you enjoy it, then you fucking enjoy it, dude. Like even if you don't have a fucking an asshole analytic hater ass mind like I do, fucking like you just like what you like. I like a lot of fruity pop shit that has no really redeeming value other than it's catchy, but I enjoy it, so who fucking cares?
I like Gaga.
Yeah, I like Bad Romance. I fuck with little Bad Romance.
Fucker face, fucker.
I like that song very much, but Bad Romance kind of goes hard. Bad Romance kind of goes kind of hard.
Her new album is terrible. The weirdest one that I enjoy, and I think she's I don't know if I like her as a human being because she seems a bit unsufferable, but I like that Chapel Roan.
Yo, little Pink Pony Club.
Yeah,
couldn't
Pony Club, dude.
I couldn't tell you a fucking note of a song she sings.
I pissed off my ex-girlfriend a whole bunch, calling her Chappelle. Just because my boy Dave. Shout out my boy Dave. Yeah,
hey, man. I'm singing songs, man.
Yo, you do a pretty good Chappelle. Yeah.
Song, man.
I'm a Midwest lesbian, man.
Come on, I'm from D.C., man. We singing songs.
But yeah, she didn't like that. It's Chapel, if you weren't aware. But girls don't like it whenever you
girls don't like it whenever you devalue
their idols. Yeah,
No, they don't.
fucking bitches. Am I right?
That's what I've been saying.
As someone with an ex-girlfriend who loved the show Glee, I don't know if y'all know about the show. Yeah, she loved that motherfucker, and y'all can imagine how I feel.
I imagine you don't love.
No, I was not, and she Leah Michelle. She was so. Oh, Corey Montag died. Boo!
The guy in the wheelchair, the invalid.
I don't know.
Is that the
invalid?
That's what they call him in the office.
Invalid.
In the office, they call him that.
Wasn't he?
Dwight, I believe. I maybe Michael. It sounds.
No, it is. It is Dwight. It is 100% Dwight.
No, the quarterback guy, Finn.
Okay.
He died of like a heroin overdose while the show was happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
they had to kill him off in the show.
They did.
Yeah, and fucking my girlfriend was very upset. It was like, and she also loved Leah Michelle and Adina Menzel. And Adina Menzel is very talented. I'm not gonna knock.
The Frozen bitch, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the
Excuse me.
The Frozen.
Frozen.
The Frozen shoddy.
No, the Frozen bitch is Walt Disney's head.
Yeah, that's true.
The
That's
Frozen bitch, my man said. Also plays Adam Sandler's wife in Uncut Gems.
true. No shit.
Yeah.
Forget you.
Yeah.
I've never seen her in person. I've only heard her
Yeah,
voice.
she's a hot old Jewish lady. But
I only ever think of his mistress in that movie. Who's that?
it's
It's Kanye's old lady.
Amanda Fox, I think her name.
No, Julia Fox.
Julia Fox. That's right, Julia Fox. Yeah, Julia Fox. Whew.
Oh, that's a bad bro. Which
Mamma mia.
the great and incomparable Adele Dazeem. That's what John Travolta called her at the Oscars. Adina Menzel.
Yeah.
Adele.
I forgot about that. That's Adele Dazeem. Yeah, I forgot about that.
You got
And then the next year, he tried to kiss her on the cheek, and she rejected him so hard.
Well, because he might have the ninja, dude.
the ninja.
The ninja.
HIV.
No shit.
That's old 90s slang for HIV.
No shit.
Yeah,
The ninja.
The ninja.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. This-
No, Scientology got that out of him.
They cured him.
Oh yeah.
They
you
have the
think
cure
so?
for AIDS.
He paid enough money. They cured.
I definitely chipped my mic on the grill of this or my
Chip your tooth?
Dude,
my
it's
tooth on
gone.
the grill. It's not gone. There's just like a very
A little portion of it's gone.
there's a very like it's a rough ridge here where it was no longer it wasn't rough before.
Can't tell if it
Can I-
means anything.
Thank God.
Can I tell you the stupid way there's a little ridge in my tooth? I was 19 and we were at a gig and I didn't have a drum key and I needed to tighten it. So instinctively my mind was
no.
for my teeth. And
I was hearing.
I felt my teeth turning into powder and I was like, oh wait, nope, better not do that.
Not do that. That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell Joe that the next time. I'm gonna see Joe tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell Joe about that. I just want to see what his because I can see. I know the face he's gonna make
Probably gonna smoke a bowl. Think about it really
because
long.
he's Mr. like ear protection, like do everything like the correct by the book way as it pertains to that kind of thing.
Which it wasn't even my fucking drum, it was my pedal because I don't know how familiar you are with fucking drum pedals, but like
It depends on what you mean.
well, there's the foot pedal and then the actual beater, and you use a drum key to tighten in the beater whatever height you want it on.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
was coming loose, and the beater kept fucking
Kept
falling.
dropping on you, yeah.
So I kept losing my fucking foot, and just out of instinct, I went in there to try to tighten it with my teeth.
That is so fucking insane.
which
dude.
I've never forgotten to key ever since that.
That is
always
so
You
insane.
have one on you right now.
Dude, I have about fucking 12 keys lying around this house, bro. Which it never fails. If I'm ever quote unquote missing a key and I go buy a fucking new one, all of them reappear. So I probably got 12 drum keys in this. It's like
That's how capos work from here.
yeah.
Sorry, continue.
All right,
Sick.
folks. I think
Yeah.
are we running out?
Let's
of
wrap
steam?
it up because let's fucking play some music later.
All right, real quick,
Play some tunes, dude.
Sam, give us a book rec and give us an album rec.
Oh hell yeah. Okay. I would recommend. Did I recommend The Art of Motorcycle Maintenance last time? I think I did.
We talked. You didn't recommend it, but we
Okay,
talked
well,
about it.
well, fair enough. If we talked about it, it's as good as a rec. Okay, then I won't do that. Okay, how about this? I would recommend the Singer Trilogy by Calvin Miller. It is it's an it's like a fantasy allegorical retelling of the Bible, the New Testament.
Okay.
And it's beautifully written. The language of it is basically the singer is Jesus. Like that's and it goes from and the song is obviously like the new gospel.
Right.
So I think it's called The Singer, the Song, and I can't remember the third act of it, but like I said, it's a fantasy retelling of the New Testament, and it's beautifully written. And even if you're not a Christian, I strongly recommend everybody read it. And if not that, I would read Clockers, which I don't know who writes it off the top of my head, but it's also a movie by not Mike Pfeiffer.
Spike Lee.
Thank you, Spike Lee. Yes, I would recommend that as well.
Album.
Oh yes, an album. Shit. Oh no, Failures for Gods by Immolation.
Fucking A. Read a book, listen to some death. That's not death, but that's my favorite quote.
It's all right. It's fair.
That's my favorite Sam quote of all time. Read a book and listen to death.
Well, you should do that too.